Good morning. It's 7 a.m. here on Monday, October 13th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 85. In hour one of today's show, we'll recap LSU's 20-10 win over the South Carolina Gamecocks, and we'll talk some Saints Patriots. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number one of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios. Now,
welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn. Terrifying and terrible.
live from the haunted
Raising Cane's
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
Yo!
Yo!
Welcome in. OTB Monday. Jake Flynn, Alondra, Tay, all here with you live from the Raising Cane's studio. How we doing? How
We did it. We made it.
Yeah,
Made it
we're
all
here.
the way to Monday.
We are here.
I'm doing fantastic. Thank
Yeah.
you. Thank you for asking.
I did.
I'm working through a few things, but you know,
yeah, you are.
it's physical issues. But we made it. We're here.
I believe you said this is going to be your Jordan flu
This
game
is my Jordan flu game this morning.
before the show.
Absolutely.
You don't
So
feel
get-
well?
You know, I'm feeling okay. Okay. Got some guttural issues happening.
Guttural.
I just thought you had like maybe allergies or something.
No,
and you're
no.
like, no,
No.
my gut.
No,
Much worse.
I actually I got a case of the burps.
He does.
It's a case of the burps, and it's
Does.
weird, really
He's been
weird.
roaring into the microphone multiple times already pre-show.
We'll use the mute button over there.
I will. I'll have to use both of ours.
Yeah.
We'll just go under the breath. But it happens. You know, we're all humans. We have these bodies, you know. Things happen.
You got acid reflux?
You know,
You got something.
Is that what it is?
Just wait till he has one.
I know it's not. I don't think it's acid. I just think it's my stomach's just mad, just upset.
Too many Dos Equis?
You
Not
can
enough
never have
Dos Equis.
not enough Dos Equis, probably. I don't know what it is. Went to the game. First game we've been to.
You stay the whole time?
No, did not. Had children.
Wow.
Had children falling asleep in the second quarter. So you know we didn't make it.
Okay, fair enough.
And
did
you know what?
Did you enjoy it since you had a parking pass?
This is my job now. So I gotta like break down the game.
True.
Like where I was sitting, I can't break down anything. All I can do is see the result of the play.
Did you feel like you were watching it different now that you know that it is your job and you have to talk about it?
I started the game like the first drive. I had my phone out in the note app, and I actually took 2 notes down.
Can you please share?
I have no idea what they are.
Can you please
check it out.
share what they were?
This is just going back to it.
He was
Yep.
like, no flyover this time.
Yeah.
National anthem, hit
Yep.
different.
Oh, how about this? Okay, first note, crowd needs to chill out, man. 12 minutes left of the first quarter, and they've already booed the offense twice.
That's your first.
That was my first note. I was like, man, relax,
I'm
guys.
dead.
It's like,
Up, man.
we got like 12 minutes, we're 3 minutes into this thing. Now, like, okay, sure, as the game went, sure, I got
you
it.
should be, yeah, you should be used to us punting on the first drive
But
of the game.
like 3 minutes into the game, we'd already have the ball twice and got booed twice. So, yeah, first line, crowd needs to chill out, man.
Did you really put man?
Yeah, I did. My second and final note of the game, because after that point, I had to start getting the Dippin' Dots and the popcorn
Yeah.
and taking kids to the bathroom, doing that whole situation. South Carolina, first third down of the day, perfect call. They ran a screen to the right when LSU blitzed the corner from the left. Perfect call.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Never went back and watched
Great
that one.
notes.
But it was a good note. Chill out, man.
All right.
After that, my job kind of went out the window.
Yeah.
And
Then you
at
became
halftime, I
a
had like
husband, father.
a husband, father. We were sitting right underneath the band, so real close to the student section. So really good learning experience for the children.
Yeah.
Wow, yeah, a lot of good people watching.
Yeah.
Real interesting. I'd never been that close to the student section before.
How much did you have to explain to your children?
I just told them just keep eyes on the field, bud.
Yep. All right, Londra, how's the weekend?
Yeah, weekend was great. Always good when we get a win. Saints
Yeah.
didn't win yesterday, but
Uh,
it's fine. I had a little bit of hope at the end.
Oh, for sure.
Hunt texted the Ellison group chat, and he was like, it might be because I'm on my 3rd beer, but I feel like we might pull this off.
Yeah.
We didn't, but it was fine.
They kept hanging around.
Yeah.
The Patriots never really separated. Now, because the Saints didn't allow them to, but it's like,
right.
It's right there. You're going to take it. You're going
Yeah.
to
there for the taking.
The weather wasn't terribly hot on Saturday during the game, so that's good too. The breeze that night was actually kind of putting me to sleep. Also, it wasn't like so much that the game. I mean, the game was the game, but the breeze was putting me to sleep.
You're talking about that sweet victory?
The victor. It's always great to get a win, but admittedly, it was a boring win. But we got a win, so.
It was like the Florida game, just different jerseys.
Yeah. I think I gave Hunt 21-10 my score prediction, so I was 1 off.
I was 24-14.
Yeah.
I was 23-14. We were all right there.
Point
I mean,
off.
we all kind of knew.
Yeah.
That it was. I mean, I think Flynn's was pretty close too.
Yeah.
I was 24-17.
Yeah.
Yeah, we were all around the same thing, but yeah, great. Other than that, pretty good weekend. I texted y'all yesterday that I felt like the commentators were like glazing Drake May so much yesterday.
Those commentators for that Saints game.
You said something else about that he was cheerleading or something.
Oh,
yeah,
bad cheerleading.
It was
which you're not supposed to do.
Right. It was irritating
bad.
me.
It was bad.
Mm-hmm.
Well, honestly, he's pretty good. Playing pretty good.
No, not even just him, just cheerleading.
No,
like
he's playing pretty good, but it was so annoying.
in the booth, which you're just not supposed
Hey, look,
to do.
for once, too.
Drake May's doing well. I'm not disputing that, but I was like, calm down a little bit.
Yeah, like relax.
I could hear you drooling on the desk. Yeah.
And for once, the Saints got like some really bad calls to go in their favor.
Had to go in their favor. Yeah,
like, oh my God, what were those calls?
I know.
They
The
were pretty
first one
bad.
for
The
sure.
first one?
Stephon Diggs.
Now the
3
second
yards
one
from the line of scrimmage, Doug, pass interference.
I know. The second,
Come on.
On the second one, Stephon Diggs didn't really complain too much, and he did put his arm out and stop him. So I'm like, did he feel like he did more than I saw? Or either way, though, I'll take this.
Yeah, I'll take it. Like the second one, fine. Like if you want to do it, and you can complain
the first
about
one
it
I
too.
did have
but the first one, I don't think I've ever seen that. An offensive pass interference call within 5 yards of the line of scrimmage that wasn't like a pick play.
Yeah,
shocking. Good for us though.
Ugh.
But not great for us.
I know.
But like it helped you get all the opportunities you could.
I'm excited to break that one down a little bit later on. Tay, your Buccaneers won again.
They did.
God, why
Baker looked great again.
He did.
You got a little smile on your face. Cowboys lost. I think that makes you happy now.
To the Panthers.
I know Memphis was so fired up.
Dak Prescott MVP. That's what they keep saying on TV.
Are the Panthers sneaky good this year?
They were 3-3.
3-3.
They are second in the NFC South.
They are the Saints are the only team in the NFC South with a losing record right now.
Oof.
Probably changed tonight.
Yeah.
How about Xavier Leggett? How's he doing?
Oh, we got to check those stats out. I'm sure he popped off about 180, 190 yesterday.
Prediction. I know.
McMillan played well. As far as the weekend goes, first game I was able to make it out to in person on Saturday. Had a great time.
You were in the crowd?
Oh, yeah.
Oh, nice.
Oh, yeah, in the crowd. I won the station survey, or the station question that Vicky sent out on Thursday.
Oh, yeah, that'd be email. I don't check this.
Well, I just happened to have it open. And
good for you.
I got it, yeah. So we had a great time there. Yeah, good weekend. All the teams wound up winning.
Nice.
So.
How does Baker Mayfield just become more likable every week?
Did you see his quote like from last week? He's like, when I was younger and I was being myself, like I was immature and cocky. And now I'm the same person and I've got that dog in me and I'm not cocky. I've just got the moxie. He's like, how's that happen?
Right.
How's that work? Hadn't changed at all.
He's like,
they
I'm
were
the same
talking
guy.
about that on the broadcast. They were like, it went from arrogance to moxie. I'm like, guys, like he's always been cool. Just for whatever reason, there was a narrative in college. They're like, he's your Johnny Manziel. And I'm like, no, he's not. Like he's kind of he's a shorter white quarterback that runs around. He's not Johnny Manziel. Like they're nothing alike. He's always been this guy.
Yep. It was probably the hold 'em up that did it in college.
Yes, and if it doesn't get caught on camera, nobody cares. Stuff like that said every single play.
Oh, I loved it.
Right, and if you go back and watch that game, Kansas refused to shake his hand. They had a late hit on him twice. Then he did that, but he was caught on camera.
Home.
Hold you up. All right.
Richard.
Yeah.
What? What did I say?
Who's Richard?
Oh, it's like Tommy Boy.
Or Bud? Richard, what's happening? Oh, look, Xavier Leggett averaged 5.5 yards per reception this past weekend.
Ooh.
2 receptions.
2 receptions, 10 yards, huh?
11 yards, bud.
Ah, okay.
Not a big deal. So we're coming. We're coming.
Great bold prediction. They scored 30 points, and he had 2 for 11. All right.
It's not looking good.
When we come back, we'll get it started. We'll start to break down LSU-South Carolina. Of course, we got to get to the Saints and the Patriots. They're still, I mean, it's
we got some film to break down
same
today.
Story.
Too. My
The
goodness.
Saints, a lot of good, but not good enough. So we'll have it all for you when we come back. It is OTB here on this Monday morning.
Off the bench.
All right, go to russellpools.com, Russell Pool Company. Now, when you go to the website, you will see that they can build your dream space, your dream pool in your backyard. And every one of the pools that you see here is going to be different, but maybe there's something you like from each pool, right? You see 5 different pools, you like 5 different things. And the great part about Russell Pools, they can combine those things to make your dream pool, because that's exactly what it is. You've been dreaming about it, thinking about it for a very long time, right? And so once you pull that trigger, just know you're going to be working with the best. RussellPools.com.
Russell Pool Company, the name that you think of when you think of high-quality custom pools in Louisiana. Give them a call. Go to their website. Go see Chris Sanderson and the gang. Russell Pools has been the name in Louisiana for a long time. So you take your dream from reality. They got 2 landscape architects right there on staff, so they can design it, they can build it, they can maintain it, they can do literally everything. RussellPools.com.
Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to industrial construction, River Parish Contractors can do it all. Mechanical, structural, custom fabrication, specialized welding, and turnaround services. Strategically located in between Baton Rouge and New Orleans, we have the local team with the experience and commitment to safety to manage the most complex industrial projects. Period. Here's the deal. Partnering with us means your project is delivered on time, on budget, and most important, safely. River Parish Contractors, let's get building.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered.
Pump it up while your feet are stumping and the jam is pumping. Look ahead, the crowd is jumping. Pump it up a little more, get the party going on the dance floor. See, 'cause that's where the party's at, and you find out if you do that.
From players to legends, Hester and Flynn break down LSU football like only champions can.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Monday morning. Let's go ahead and get this show started.
It's time to get glowing. Courtesy of GoFlow IV Spa, where hydration, vitamins, and a summer-ready glow are always on tap. Now, for starters.
All right, go to GoFlowIV.com. That's GEAUX, FlowIV.com, 225-953-8150. Go ahead, get hydrated. Don't allow this Scooncha fall that we have to trick you. You still got to be hydrated. You still want to be ready to go with all the energy that you possibly can have. And so go see them over at GoFlowIV.com.
Yeah, right there, Jefferson near Bocage. Straight to the veins, hydration, vitamins. If you're not feeling well, we're about to start getting into that season where you might start getting a little cough to your cold, maybe a little sniffles, whatever it is. Go there, get a vitamin, a B12 shot, vitamin C, vitamin D, all that stuff right there, straight to the veins. Immediate, you feel it immediately. Go check them out. GoFlowIV.com.
All right, it was LSU 20, South Carolina 10, and here's how we got there. First downs, pretty even, 22 for LSU, 24 South Carolina. Third down efficiency, 6 of 16 for South Carolina, 4 of 11 for LSU, and South Carolina was 0 for 2 on fourth down. Total yards, 317 for South Carolina, 422 for LSU. Through the air, 124 yards for South Carolina, 254 for LSU. Yards per pass, 4.6 for South Carolina, 7.7 for LSU. Lenore Sellers had 1 interception. Garrett Nussmeier had 2. Rushing, 193 yards for South Carolina, 168 for LSU. Yards per rush, 4.3 for South Carolina, 6 yards for LSU. Penalties, 13 for South Carolina, 5 for LSU. Turnovers, you had 3. Which is certainly going to be something we talk about here. South Carolina had 2, including their first offensive play. Time of possession, 31-45 for South Carolina, 28-15 for LSU. And again, you get the victory 20-10. Initial thoughts on this game. LSU, another victory there, but still leaves a lot there to be desired.
Yeah, it's kind of this weird world that we live in as LSU fans, because you expect them, the expectations before the season, the expectations we all have going into every game are so high. Like, you want them to just dominate on both sides of the ball, especially, in the last handful of years where we have been predominantly dominating on the offensive side of the ball, but we've had years where defensively we've struggled. Now we got this dominant bear of a defense. And our expectations, I feel like, are so high that sometimes even when we get a victory, we still feel a little bit flat as fans. We feel a little bit disappointed, like what coulda, what shoulda, what are we doing here and there. But when you kind of step back and look at it, you got to just see we got a dominant defense. And that defense, of course, like when you watch defensive football, it's not like the most exciting thing to watch for all fans, because you want to see high flying, high scoring, big plays here, those sexy plays there. But when you have defense, it's a different type of sexiness, right? It's a different types of beauty in that type of game. And we have a defense that is absolutely incredible. They fly around. They make plays. They are exciting to watch.
Yep.
And they gave South Carolina fits. Lenore Sellers looked very pedestrian. I mean, he's like kind of what we said and like watching the film and leading up, and we talked about like he's a strong boy.
Oh,
like that dude as strong as an ox.
That's it. I mean, that's his strongest.
Like, he could literally carry all 11 players on his back. He wanted, if he had to.
Poor Jack Pyburn probably had 5 sacks that he just could not get Lenore Sellers down.
Yeah, and like that's the thing with Lenoris. Like if you to get him down on a sack, you gotta he's got to be tripping and you get him, or you gotta grab onto anything you can, bite, scratch, claw, pull him, wait for the cavalry to arrive type situation, because you're not going to get him one-on-one.
Yeah,
it's just not going to happen. So like to be able to do that, and I believe they held him to like 18 yards rushing or something like that.
He was sacked, I believe, 5 times.
Right.
So
that's true.
The stats end up being 20-something carries for like 18 yards.
Yep.
But yeah, he was put on the ground 5 times, which in college I still hate that. It's taken away from your rushing total, but it is. And one of the things that was evident to me, even like live without going back and watching the game, was there wasn't anywhere for him to throw the football.
No.
Like the job that Corey Raymond and Jake Olson have done with this DB room, I'm talking Tamarcus Cooley, Delane, Pickett, Halsey. P.J. Woodland had a nice breakup where he was beat initially and he had nice recovery, didn't panic, and has a PBU. That, to me, compared to where that has been for a couple of years now,
no doubt.
It's been a minute.
It's an elite secondary.
It is
for sure.
Damn good.
And Soar, I mean, in
like
Lenoris,
AJ Halsey might end up working himself into a first-round pick. Like I've literally had people that make decisions in the NFL text me and say, "Hey, are my eyes telling me the story? Because I think this guy might be a first-rounder."
I think he's pretty good.
Like, I've had 3 people like he's getting that kind of attention.
Yep.
They are really, really good, man. And for Lenore Sellers, I don't really know where to tell you to throw the football. Although
he's not a
Monsieur
good
Delane
passer.
is not somebody I would pick on 4th down.
Yeah, maybe not go to his direction.
That's not the guy I would try to attack in that situation. But
it's funny though. Like we kind of say that, but in college football, like quarterbacks don't always think that. They don't always go to matchups. It's like, what's the read? What's my read? Okay, they're overloading the left side. I'm one-on-one back, so we're going to go to that. Everything's happening so quickly, especially trying to like decipher what an LSU defensive front and linebacker crew is like cooking up for you as far as pressure packages. So they're not always like cerebral and quick enough on the trigger mentally to say, all right, well, it's one-on-one to Mansour. Let's not test him today. But and Lenoris, he's just not as pure of a passer as you need to be to overcome like a talent deficit between your receivers and LSU's DBs. Like there was a clear talent difference there. LSU is extraordinarily talented on the back end and the secondary. And when you're talented out wide and you can one-on-one coverage people, you can put more people in the box. Then it becomes like this safety game where these safeties can play games with you. They can fly around. If they don't have to worry about like going over the top and helping my boy out here on the sideline, they can roam around. And we talked about just this game was the same kind of game plan as we had for Clemson, as we're going to have this week, is if we can lock down the outside, it becomes a safety game. If the safeties play well, the offense that they're going against is going to have a really, really hard time. So they played great, man. It was really fun to watch them. But, of course, all LSU fans feeling a little bit flat after this one, right? If I'm reading the temperature correctly.
Yeah, the chat, I mean, for sure, and just around town. Because like you said, first off, we all know, offensive side of the football, superior side of the football. I think we all know that. Right? But when you're dominant on defense and your offense, you're waiting for more to happen. That's typically the feeling that you have. But look, the defense, the good part about it, the defense is going to keep you in every single game that you've got left on your schedule. They're going to leave you in there long enough for you to have a chance. Even going back to the loss you had against Ole Miss, right? Ended up being a 5-point loss. They gave you the ball back a couple of times through turnovers to say, hey, go make the play. You just didn't make the play. So, that's the good part.
Mm-hmm.
The bad part about it is I don't know that you can go make the play right now. This game flow is so weird, Matt, because you're moving the football. You outgained South Carolina, and you could be like, well, if they didn't turn it over. And you just keep saying that. I'm like, yeah, but that's what teams that are struggling do. That's why they struggle in part of it. Moving the football is great, But if you don't finish in the end zone, what does it mean? You were on the 1 yard line twice, 2 different occasions, and didn't score touchdowns. Like, with downs to go, not a 4th down situation. Like, that can't happen.
Teams that are struggling on offense can't get out of their own way. And that's what's frustrating for the LSU fan base right now, is because we see the dominance and the excitement on the other side of the ball, right? And we haven't had that in years. And it's awesome.
I know. I mean, they got the ball like on the 37. They're like, you're 37. I was like, oh, they're good.
Yeah.
And they stopped them.
And it's just like, you're right. We are going to be in every single game with an opportunity to win. And everything is still out in front of this team that you want. Championships are still out in front of this team because you have this defense. But you got to get out of your own way on offense. Yeah, we can point, and I broke the whole film down yesterday. There's tons of film we can watch. I don't know what we're going to actually do on radio today, but like, you did a lot of good. The running game, huge improvement. Now, early in the game, we struggle a little bit here. There's still so much to tweak and fix on that running game. But, man, huge improvement.
And you actually –
it was great.
You did stay committed, because on the broadcast I kept saying they're close. They're close. I'm telling you, they're close to breaking one. They're close to breaking one. Then here comes Juwan Johnson. Breaks a 50-something yarder. Caden Durham. I called him, and I was like, hey, on these short yards situations, man, you're not looking for 14 yards. You're looking for like 14 inches.
Yeah.
Right? And at the beginning of the game, I wasn't really doing that. And then he figured it out. It's like, that's what I'm going to do. So
and look, and we're close to even popping off more yards.
Yeah.
I mean, there's 50, 70, 80 more yards to gain. Backs are, we a little bit more different philosophies. We're firing off the ball a little bit more. Backs got to practice that. They got to work that. They missed a couple of cuts, missed a couple of reads. Offensive line missed a couple of calls, missed a couple of blocks, assignments here and there. And look, that's okay. That happens every game. Like, you could turn on every game. You could turn on team that goes undefeated, and every single game, every single drive, there's going to be missed assignments and plays left on the field. So it's fine. But there is things to work on. There's positive right there because of those changes. We said in the bye week, what are you going to fix? What are you going to change? The things you need to do. Well, you could tell that they were really cognizant of it.
Yeah.
I think in the first quarter they put a fullback out there. Sure, it didn't work, but that's probably the first time or second time that they've done that in a live situation. The play was there. The running back made the wrong read on it, right? And that's okay. He hasn't done it a whole lot, right? Right. Keep doing it. Don't make that one bad read by the running back change that philosophy. You did it. You put it in. You made some changes that you need to, which I find is positive. But in the passing game, you got to get out of your own way. It is inexcusable to turn the ball over twice in the red zone. And I know one was a run play, one was a pass play, but it is inexcusable for an offense to keep a team in it that way.
Yep.
The score was 20-10. Everybody kind of feels bad about the win. We're happy for it. We're happy for the win. Don't get us wrong, but everybody kind of feels a little bit deflated. You don't turn that ball over and you score, it's a 34-10. We're not even really having a conversation. We're going to have to look and explain to y'all why there's improvement still to be made. Is a 34-10 ball game, right?
Yeah.
It's inexcusable. There's no excuse for it. You have to clean it up or you will lose some more games.
You say multiple. Yeah.
Yeah, you're gonna lose more games if you don't clean those things up. Garrett Nussmeier on an RPO throws a pick. Inexplainable. I don't know. Don't know what he's doing. I don't even know why that's an option to throw that route. He throws a 3-step slant to a slot receiver on a running play like an RPO. I don't know what his read is because it shouldn't even be a read. That shouldn't even be an option for him to throw it. And then don't throw it.
Yeah.
Just don't throw it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Fumble on the –
I mean, if I'm remembering right, single high safety, just sitting there what are you
two high safety
doing?
There's a safety on the side
I
of the ball.
remember safety being right there on the side of
the
slant.
Like I said, I don't even know what that read is. What's the read?
Yeah.
It's clearly not that.
Right.
And then he throws it kind of fading away. And then earlier in the game, you fumble on the 1 yard line. He was coming right at me, and he tries to reach it over. And you don't reach on the goal line unless you better be right. One of those situations. If you're going to reach on the goal line, you better be right.
Oh yeah, trust me.
And he wasn't right. Coaches will tell you.
Know that play well. Don't do it unless you feel real confident
about it. You see it at every level. You see people reach for the goal line all the time, right? Reach for the pilot, reach for the goal line. You're actually taught not to do that.
Yeah.
And if the coach says if you do it,
you better be right.
You better be right. Because if you don't, if you're not right and you fumble.
And that was second down too. That's going to be, for me, you take a look at Juwan Johnson fumble, 2nd and goal from the 1. All right, that should have been a touchdown. That should certainly be points. Nussmeier throws an interception, 2nd and 8 at the South Carolina 9, the one you just talked about. All right, that's points. Guaranteed points because, like, your kicker from 40 in is really good, right? He's been basically automatic. Then at the end of the game, 1st and goal at the South Carolina 1. Here's your sequence. 1st and goal from the 1. And you know this is the one thing that makes me more angry than anything is when you can't punch it in short yardage. You had a 0-yard run. Then you had a negative 2-yard run, which you fumbled. Then you come back, and you have a negative 2-yard run from the 3-yard line. Sweet. And I'm not sure. So you ran the jumbo package out there after Nussmeier tried to sneak it and lost 2 yards and fumbled it. I'm not sure that – I think they went to personnel, and then they realized, because it was kind of confusing, the referees didn't really announce it, right? Then you sent the jumbo package back out there from the 3, and I think you still thought the ball was on the 1. But your sequence was no yard run, negative 2-yard run, negative 2-yard run. Like, those are things that you can't do with who you have coming up on your schedule if you want to win. Like, because there's plays to be made is my entire point of bringing it up. Like, fumble, interception, fumble, you jumped on it, you settle for a field goal. So at minimum, it needs to be 6 more points. But in reality, I would say when you're on the 1-yard line twice, that's 14 points. And then even if you get stopped on the other one, that's 3 points added to it. You're talking about 17 points, which certainly in any other SEC game might get you beat. Probably will get you beat.
Yeah. South Carolina wasn't.
No.
Let's call it what it is. South Carolina wasn't very, very good, right? It should have been a little bit more to a little bit less. Hey, defense looked good.
All right, we'll take a break, but don't worry, we'll come back. We'll continue talking about LSU and South Carolina here in hour number 1. Stay locked in. It is OTB live from the Raising Cane studio.
Off the bench.
All right, go to gcopnet.com, the website for Gulf Coast office products in New Orleans, in Baton Rouge, in Mandeville, in Lafayette. And look, if you're in the industry that when you need documents, you need them right then and there. You can't wait on some, one to come maybe fix your issue or talk you through the issue. No, if you have an issue, the great part about Gulf Coast is you call them, you're talking to the person that's going to help you get it fixed right then and right there. That's why the Saints and LSU and the Pelicans and the Raging Cajuns all trust Gulf Coast office products, and they teamed up with them. So go to the website, go ahead, check out what they can do for you, contact them, ask them any questions you might have at gcopnet.com.
Yeah, Gulf Coast office products, Louisiana's leading copier and printer resource. And like, if you have an office, doesn't matter what the size, it doesn't matter if you work above your garage by yourself, if you work in a law firm, a hospital, a bank, engineering firm, it doesn't really matter. They can fit your need and control that paper trail at your office. gcopnet.com.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Auctioner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac. Our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
To get down. I'm not internationally known, but I'm known to rock the microphone because I get stupid. I mean outrageous. Stay away from me if you're contagious, because I'm a winner, no, not a loser. To be an MC is what I choose. Ladies love me, girls adore me. I mean, even the one.
All right, welcome back in OTB here on this Monday morning. And when it comes to building big in Louisiana, nobody does it like Pala. From industrial construction and fabrication to maintenance and turnaround services, Pal's been keeping our state's industries rolling for over 50 years. Built on teamwork, safety, and doing the job the right way the first time, just like any championship program. So, if your business needs a partner that performs at the highest level, visit palagroup.com. That is palagroup.com. Pala Group, building Louisiana's future one project at a time. All right, continuing to break down LSU and South Carolina here. A couple of the individual statistics from this game, because we kind of gave you an overview of what the team stats look like. For Garrett Nussmeier, 20 of 33, 254, 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions, 7.7 yards per attempt. Caden Durham on the ground is your leading rusher, 15 carries for 70 yards, 4.7. Juwan Johnson, 5 for 66, 13.2. Nussmeier actually did add a couple of nice runs with his legs there. Stepped up in the pocket a couple of different times. 4 carries for 30 yards and a career long of 21 yards there for Nussmeier. Harlan Berry, 4 carries for 2 yards for the young freshman. So you did run the football better, 28 times, 168 yards. You had 6 yards per carry. It was better. It's got to continue to develop. It's got to continue to go up. But at least you were committed to the run. 28 total team runs, 33 passes. So you're right there, 45% on the ground. So it was a better effort.
And a lot of improvement on the running game, too.
Yeah.
That was the whole conversation during the bye week. Like, what are we going to do as an offensive unit, as a coaching staff? Like, how are you going to look at it? Or are you going to look at it as like we're close to there? We got to change some stuff. Well, they changed some stuff, right? Philosophically, they ran some more stuff. Now a little bit more RPO than these eyes would like to see still, but a lot less, a lot more call a run situation.
Yeah.
They did play a little. They went underneath the center a few times for some running plays. Got a fullback in a couple of times. Granted, albeit didn't work as well as we wanted it to, but it's a good step in the right direction. I think if you give those running backs a couple more opportunities to read, how many times have they read a fullback in their career? You know what I mean? And holy
Not
power
enough.
alert, I think we got a power.
I think we had at least one.
We had, okay, so during.
That we saw on tape.
I counted on tape 5 pulling guards, yes, on tape last
we
night.
did have some counters.
But I think 4 of those were counters because it was a pulling guard with a tight end. And most of the time, like on the counter, so if you're running a counter left, the guard and the tackle from the right will pull around to the left. The tackle will shoot down, leaving the defensive end. Yeah. So basically the guard kicks out the defensive end on the left. The tight end leads the way. So I saw that a lot. The early in the game,
you ran 5. I think on my chart you had 5 counters and 1 that I'm going to consider a power.
Yeah, so I had 5 pulling guards, which pretty much countered the first one with just over 13 minutes left in the first quarter. We get into a wildcat formation. Awesome to see. Hell of a job.
And it worked.
So
nice
basically you run a power with the running back, I guess, who's lined up as running back, leads the way like the tight end. So it basically looks like a counter, but you could call it a wildcat QB power if you want to. Just for the sake of us getting a power in this year, we'll just call it that. But look, it worked, and that was probably one of your more efficient plays.
Yeah.
There was some zone plays where we fired off the ball. We called a zone. We ran a zone with no option of a screen or a pass down the field.
Yeah.
Let's just run it. And it didn't always look pretty, but Caden Durham or whoever the running back was would break a tackle or two and get some really nice yardage. And why can they do that? Because the offensive linemen, when they fire off the ball and go for their block, they're presenting you a read.
Yeah.
Instead of like pitter-pattering, like stuttering your feet because you're trying to like not get down the field and you don't know if Garrett's throwing it or you running it.
Yeah.
Like even if you're running the ball and you're a left tackle and you have to work to the wheel linebacker, you fire off and you miss your block, that's still giving the back a read, something to play football off of.
Right.
When you don't know what's going to happen with that block, that's when you start trying to figure out a nice word to say. That's when you start tiptoeing through the tulips, I guess. Something footing is what I wanted to say. So it was nice to see that.
Tiptoeing through the tulips.
Yeah. It was really nice to see that. And it gave you it gave the running backs some really good, I feel like, a game for the running backs to really build off of.
Yeah.
Because although it wasn't all good, you missed some reads. There's some really good tape out there for the offensive line coach, the running backs coach, the offensive coordinator to teach from.
Yeah.
You get in, all right.
And I did think it got better throughout the game.
No doubt, no question.
Because at the beginning, there was creases there, and probably to your point, you're not used to those being there. You're used to trying to search and patrol the area for anything, any daylight you can find. But then they were able to stay on their track and just actually hit it with their shoulder square towards the defense and go.
Yep.
And Caden Durham made the adjustment during the game.
Yep. And so, like, when I watch film, like, I watch it, like, kind of emotionally. I'm watching it. And then I try to take the emotions out after a little bit. And so I'm, like, texting Jacob the whole time. I'm like, what are they doing? Blah, 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 blah. I text him, like, in the first quarter, second quarter, me watching film yesterday. And I'm like, man, what? Caden Durham's missing some stuff, man. Like, what's going on with this guy? And then all of a sudden, second half, I'm like, oh, he's got it. He found it.
Yeah.
Like, it's some of those reads that weren't presenting himself.
Yeah.
Like, he hadn't had the best opportunity to just be able to read a pure run this year.
Right.
So, yeah, you gotta see it. It's not like just something you can just go do. You got to see it, and he started doing it. He played a heck of a game in that second half.
And like I was telling you too, look, everyone's going to be different, and I think running backs have to understand that too. I didn't even mention this on the call. Like when it is 3rd and 1, 4th and 1, or whatever, like when you see like half of a shoulder for a defense, or you see a crease, that's what you take. Because you know that you're 200 plus pounds going full speed and you're going to be able to fall forward for the first down. Like early in the game, it was trying to hit the 14-yard run on 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, like whatever the short yardage situation might have been. And like you have to know the situation as a runner. And look, eventually, and sometimes it happens on those 3rd and 1s because you're doing, the right thing by reading it, trying to find the smallest crease you can. Then all of a sudden you'll find that you're running through 2 arm tackles and then you're to the second level before you know it.
Mm-hmm.
But the goal of those runs is to get the first down, and then everything else is lanyard. Like everything you get after that, that's a bonus. And early in the game, I'm like, you need to start doing that a little bit, and they did. So it was good to see them really for the first time like have that ability to go out there, stay on their track, read their keys, hit it full speed. And
improved throughout the game.
They did. And I don't look, the run blocking grades are much better than the pass blocking grades.
Yep. Like we're waxing poetically a little bit about the run game because we kind of on the show and everybody wanted to see a better running game. What are you going to do in the bye week? So the things that we were hoping they would do, I feel like got accomplished. And I feel like made a lot of positive steps in the right direction in the running game. Now, when we come back in the rest of the show, like we're going to start talking about the passing game and the deficiencies we have there.
Yeah.
Now, there's some good, okay? It's not all bad. It's not all doom and gloom around here. However, there's some doom and gloom. Yeah, there is. There's some things that got to get better. Nuss has got to get better. Receivers got to get better. Protection's got to get better. Protection calls and adjustments have to get better. I'm going to take a look at the interception from Garrett Nussmeier, the first interception.
Okay.
And how small little ad lib on a protection adjustment. And if he didn't do that, the interception doesn't happen.
All right.
That's one little thing. It's like that everywhere. One little thing. Garrett might make a bad throw, and the crowd says, it's a bad throw. But it might be the receiver's fault.
Right.
We're going to take a look at it.
Can we look at that one play next?
Oh, absolutely.
We'll do that when we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to GoTommies.com.
Hey, Tommy!
G-E-A-U-X, Tommy with a Y. GoTommies.com. You'll clearly see the difference when you go to the website. That's Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. And when you go to the website, check out testimonials of past clients. Check out a gallery of work that they can do for you. They've done around town here in the greater Baton Rouge area. You'll also notice that they hang awards. They stack awards over at Tommy's. Angie Super Service Award every year since 2016. Best windows in Baton Rouge this year. That goes to Tommy and the team over at Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. 225-250-8808.
That's right. Tommy's Windows, Doors, and Siding. I want to encourage you to go to their website, gotommys.com, and just at the top bar, go to their gallery. See their gallery work. You can hear us talk about it all day long, but until you see it, you won't believe it. So, and if you have a project, whether it's a renovation, whether it's a new build, whatever it is, give them a call. Make sure they're one of those companies that you come and price it out because let them show exactly what they can do. GoTommys.com.
Flight by Yingling is raising the bar by crafting the next generation of light beer. With only 2.6 carbs and 95 calories, this is premium refreshment 6 generations in the making. Flight by Yingling. Raise the bar.
I'm Gabrielle McLeod on behalf of the Louisiana Propane Dealers. I have spent hundreds of hours preparing for scholarship competitions. That preparation paid off when I won the Fitness and Talent Awards along with the title of Miss Louisiana. The Louisiana Propane Dealers are also pretty talented and want you to be prepared for when the power goes out. Visit LouisianaPropane.com to find out about propane generators and other safety tips. Louisiana Propane, it truly is the fuel for our future.
ED, low T, or simply seeking to optimize your health and performance? Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness offers a range of discreet services to address your specific needs. We empower men to reclaim their health and confidence. Visit yourgoodwood.com.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar, but instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting Louisiana's best medical team to care for our state's best athletes. From championship athletes to everyday champions, trusted care starts here.
I trust the lake.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Y'all ready for this?
Josh James. Josh James. If you were a kid in the 90s and you didn't have this CD, nerd.
Nerd alert. Jocks only. Jock Jam.
All right, Matthew.
Hey, what's up, buddy?
You've got 4 minutes.
4 minutes to wax poetically about this play?
Sure.
All right.
I don't know that you want to wax poetic about it.
No, we're not going to. I just want to show kind of the listeners, like, how close things are. Like, when you sit, it's not always what you see is what you get, but it's a results-oriented world. It's a results-oriented sport, especially when you play in the SEC. Whether you're good or you're bad, you're great or you're okay, it's the difference in some little things. And the little things make a big difference. Wow, we came out of this place saying Garrett is terrible. Wow, what is he doing? But I want you to watch this. So we have a 2-by-2 formation. This is 3rd and 12, by the way. 2 minutes, I think 21 seconds left in the second quarter. So driving down, great opportunity.
Yeah.
So we got a 2-by-2 formation.
Little doubles formation for those on the radio.
So what they're doing, 2-by-2 formation, double, so double left, whatever, a little stack to the top, okay? So they line up the mic in the A-gap. So they got 2-3 techniques on the defensive tackle. So they got the line the mic right up against the center. So what we're going to do right here is we got 4 down linemen. We got 5 offensive linemen. So 5 offensive linemen going to take the 4 down linemen, right? Pretty obvious.
Yep.
And also the most dangerous. So we're going to declare Mike in the middle.
Yeah, we call that a 5 down.
Yeah, so basically this starts to look like a bear front. It basically becomes like a 5-0 type of pass protection. Everybody on the offensive lineman has a man. Okay? All right, now the back has everybody else.
Yep.
All right, I want to rewind a little bit here. The back, during this pass play, the back's on the right side of the formation. This is very important. The play calls for the back to be on the right side of the formation.
Yep.
It might seem like a little thing, but it's a huge thing, and you're about to see why. All right, we have the will linebacker. Or we can say the Sam linebacker, nickel Sam.
Yeah,
he lines up, and he looks a little bit dangerous. He looks like he might be able to come. So what does Garrett do? He looks over, whispers sweet nothings to the running back's ear, and tells him to line up on the left.
Yep.
Okay? Well, when he does that, all right, watch him right here. He's going to whisper to him, get over there, because he wants him to get over there, a little bit better protection. He even points at the guy.
Yeah.
Right there. Do you see this?
Yep.
Little point.
Yep.
Got him.
Yep.
Okay? Well, the guy didn't come. And what happens? He's on that side, so he gets a little confused maybe, and he runs a route to the left side of the formation, which he's not supposed to because the tight end's running the flat route.
Yeah.
The tight end has flat control. Okay?
He's got to sneak that. Yeah.
What does the Mike linebacker do? He drops towards the side of the running back's route. The Mike linebacker drops to the left because the running back's on the left. And who does Garrett have to throw it over to hit this wide open receiver over the middle? The back on the left, or the linebacker. Okay?
Yeah.
He's got, I'm going to watch it from the back. So number 0 right there. If 8 runs his route right here, he should be on the right side. This whole pass concept, he should be over here, either running to the flat or spotting up right here. What happens? 0 would go right there with him.
Yeah, so the Mike goes into the passing lane. Nussmeier's got to try to throw it over the top.
So the Mike gets in the pass lane because he's following the running back.
Right.
Watch this.
Still don't love his feet. But
his feet's not great, but look, he has to throw it over 0 because he's right in the middle. If he's not there, that's an easy completion. Throws it over him, high throw, interception.
Yeah.
It's the little things out there, people. The little things make a huge difference in football. Pass protection is such an important thing. I've seen it multiple times right now where we haven't made the right mic adjustment, the mic call. That's what we call it, cross key. Keep the back to the right. And if the guy from the backside comes, he crosses over. It's called a cross key. You key your guy across the center. If he doesn't, you stay on your route.
Yeah, so you have a flat to the right. That's your route. That's the concept. Okay, when the quarterback moves you to the left, okay, you have to know that doesn't mean I run a flat to the left.
Yeah.
I still have to get in the same window that I was supposed to be in.
Absolutely.
And so we call that a sneak. So you probably insert yourself in the A or B gap.
He might
and
not
then
have
you
practiced
sneak
that.
your way. Yeah.
He might not have practiced with a cross. That shouldn't even be an option. You should cross key the back.
Right.
Don't move him over to the left side.
Yeah. But if you do, the back also has got to help him out. And
get over
that's 2 wrongs on that one because he's got to get out of that window. All you got to do is sneak across the formation, and chances are you're going to be wide open yourself.
2 wrongs that make a right. 2 wrongs make an interception.
Oh, man.
Not a bad one.
That's not good.
So it just goes to show you, football's a game of inches. We get it. We saw Al Pacino say that.
I was about to say, any given Sunday, they told me that.
Any given Sunday, any given Saturday here.
Yeah.
Little thing. And the game is filled with those little things right there. So got to clean it up.
All right, more breakdown when we come back. Hour number 2, OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to KTZBlinds.com, KTOZBlinds.com. KTZ Interiors and Outdoor Living, been doing it since 2004. Just had them come out to the house the other day. We're looking to add in our kitchen, and I'm telling you, it was like 10, 15-minute process, and they already had measurements, had the whole book of which color and fabric we wanted. I mean, like a 15-minute from start to finish process, ready to go. And that's in Baton Rouge, Lafayette, North Shore, Alexandria, like where you're listening to us in Louisiana. We are talking to you. So go to the website today, get everything ready to go. Check out Brandon Barton and the team at KTOZBlinds.com.
K to Z Interiors and Outdoor Living. They are the expert when it comes to making your house look better, when it comes to making your house more efficient. Window coverings, whether it's blinds, curtains, shades, shutters outside, whatever it is, they are the experts. So if you have a project or you got a house and you just want it to look, we'll spruce it up a little bit and save on those monthly energy bills, go to K2ZBlinds.com.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized, it'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big.
With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish.
Good morning. It's 8 a.m. here on Monday, October 13th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 85. In hour 2 of today's show, we'll recap the New Orleans Saints' loss to the New England Patriots, and we'll look at some of the top games across college football and the NFL. You can follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN, and watch us on YouTube at the 104.5 ESPN channel. Hour number 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studios, starts now.
All-Star Toyota presents Off the Bench with Jacob Hester and Matt Flynn.
Okay, here we go.
Where the plays get broken down and science gets denied.
Hey, they said I gotta come off the bench.
Hour 2 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane's studio.
All right, welcome back in. Hour number 2, OTB here on this Monday morning. Jake Flynn, Alondra Tate, all here with you. Broke down LSU's win over South Carolina in hour number 1, and I'm sure we'll find our way back to the Tigers here, but certainly want to break down the New Orleans Saints as they go down to the Patriots 25-19 inside of the Superdome yesterday. Let's look at a tell of the tape here in this one. First downs, Patriots had 19, Saints had 17. Third down, the Patriots, 6 of 13. The Saints only 3 for 9. The Patriots also converted one of their 2 fourth down attempts. Total plays, 58-51 in favor of the Patriots. Total yards, 333 to 296 in favor of the Patriots. Yards per play, actually, the Saints did have a little bit better average, 5.8 to 5.7. Passing, 260 for the Patriots, 223 for the Saints. No interceptions by either quarterback. Yards per pass, actually pretty high for both. 9.6 for the Patriots, 8 for the Saints. Rushing, 73 for both teams. Not a great day on the ground for either team. Patriots only 2.4 yards per rush. The Saints, 3.2 yards per rush. Time of possession, 31-44 for the Patriots, 28-16 for the Saints. Penalties, 11 for 65 for the Patriots, 8 for 67 for the Saints. Now, the Saints did have a turnover, yet another fumble by Juwan Johnson, which we'll certainly get to here in this breakdown. Kind of the same feeling I had the first couple of weeks of the season, man. There's good.
A lot of good.
There's so much good in there. But
it's wild that we came probably away from the Saints loss feeling better than LSU win. Isn't that weird? Yeah.
Yeah, I hear you.
It was so close, man.
I
mean, of course, it didn't count. I get it. So don't, crush me on that.
I was talking to somebody about the Missouri game against Alabama, which we'll get to the full slate of college games too. But it was like they're making the plays, but they're not making, the plays that win you games.
Mm-hmm.
But there's plays being made, and I thought Spencer was great again. 20 of 26, 227, 8.7 yards per attempt. Didn't have a touchdown, did not have an interception, but I thought he played well enough. I thought the protection was better than it has been.
It was good enough, right?
Certainly when you didn't run the ball efficient at all.
Yeah.
Right? And still that. So now it's all going to fall on the passing game. And look, Chris Olave's stat line's going to look great. 6 for 98. Had a 53-yarder right there at the beginning of the game. Went up one time and made a play. But after he made the play, fumbled the football away. It's just time and time again, there's plays to be made by guys that you want to be your receiver one, top-tier kind of guy in the league, your go-to playmaker, and those plays are still not being made. There's plays being made, but there's difference, as I said, between plays being made and the plays that win you football games. And the plays that win you football games are there for the taking, and they are not making those plays. And it's so frustrating. It has to be frustrating for Spencer Rattler because you make one of those plays, you win the game.
Watching the Saints this year, let's throw the outlier. Let's throw the Seattle game out of there. I know it's part of the whole deal, but like we've been, the Saints have been competitive and relevant and with chances to win each one of these games. But at some point in the national football, when you have professional football players, somebody's got to make a damn play.
Yeah.
When you're playing at a little bit of a talent deficit. I mean, it's the national football. Everyone's a professional, but there's a talent deficit there for most of the games. Not going to say all the games, but for most of the games. You have a young quarterback that is playing extremely efficient, extremely accurate with the ball, protecting the ball. Sure, you might be able to say, hey, let's put it up. Let's put it into danger a little bit more, try to like push the ball. I don't agree with that. But at some point, you have to rely on your playmakers, your veterans, to make a damn play.
Yeah.
And it's just not happening. You have the play that you would love for Olave to make. It'd be a tough play in the end zone. Still goes down as a drop. You see people making that all day yesterday. Watch the highlights. Watch Chris Berman tonight on Monday Night Football doing his, really fast breakdown of all the games. You'll see that play being made.
Yeah.
Routinely,
yeah.
In the NFL. Juwan Johnson makes a good catch, fumbles it. Was it a fumble? It's not for us to decide. Count it on the field. Don't drop the ball.
Yeah.
Don't let it come out of your arms. Now, I'll give New England credit. They are elite at punching the ball.
Yeah.
Like, they are good. They go for it.
The Patriots, I watched the Dolphins, like every tackle, like it is taught now. Like the peanut punch is taught around the league.
Yeah.
And these defenders are
and
really
you
good
know
at it.
that, like, New England takes some pride in it. Braves loves it. And let me tell you, that New England team is a good football team. Well coached. New England's got, it looks a lot different from when Belichick was there, of course. But they got an attitude. They are well coached. It means a lot to that team. You could tell they are a very good football team. Now, they started out the season. They had a loss to the Raiders first game. They lost to the Steelers third game of the season. Man, they came and beat the Bills 23-20. They beat the Panthers, who were 3-3 somehow. Beat them 42-13. Like they're a good team with a young quarterback that is really good.
Yeah.
But Spencer Rattler stuck in there with him. And like the two big deep throws that Drake hit, guys are wide open.
Yeah.
Just the pass rush couldn't get there, and you can't expect defensive backfield to like withstand all day long.
Right.
You can't do that. Wide open, some big plays, but like you're sitting there and we talked about the announcers talking about how great Drake May is. Like if Spencer Rattler had
Did they talk about it?
If Spencer Rattler had a first or second round draft pick like in his back pocket, like if he had that, everybody would be saying the same, like, this guy's a franchise guy. Now I know, got to make the plays when it matters, but that's what the Saints are lacking from it, and that's a team thing. It is a whole offense situation. You have to make, like, you can't just like look good and competitive the whole game. You got to make the plays when it matters.
Yeah.
When it's this play right here means you win or lose. You got to make those plays, which they are just failing to do so right now. And I think it's not just one person. It's not one play call. It's not this or that. It's just as a whole, you have to get that attitude. And that's the attitude that they're missing. And they need somebody on offense.
Yeah.
That when the game's on the line, that's the guy we're going to. And he's going to make a play. Because right now,
got to find that
you're
guy.
missing that game-changing, game-winning playmaker.
And look, you've tried to trade for a receiver. Multiple receivers. Now, one's only available. The other one's injured that you traded for. But you've tried to bring some guys in, but you don't have that guy right now. You've got good players. I'm not saying they're bad players. Like Chris Olave is a better pro than I was. He makes plays, but it's not about making plays. It's about making the plays that win you football games. And Matt's right. Like when we turn on Chris, I just went blank. Berman. Oof.
Yeah.
And he's he's going through his little 2-minute drill, right? You see that play routinely, like, and we've seen it here. With BTJ and Malik and Jefferson and Chase, like we saw in college.
Yep.
When the ball was in the air, you knew who was coming down with it. right? Every time. Like, it's like, oh, if it's close, if it's in the catch radius, Malik Neighbors is coming down with that football. It's not only just not seeing those plays, but like the one that Olave missed in the end zone, that was a dime. I mean, that's a great throw by Spencer Rattler.
Yep.
And the broadcast is like, oh, look at the DB. Excellent job of getting his hand. I was like, no, he didn't.
Nah, bro.
Like, his finger might have whispered to the arm of Chris Olave.
Right.
That's a play you got to make. Even if he was holding your arm, you still got to go back and watch Tay-Tay's Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Tez
Johnson play.
That catch?
He called
fingertips on a
fingertips
post route?
on the back end of the football.
Yep.
And came up with that catch. That's Tez
And
Johnson.
Tez Johnson, the 3? Is he the 3? He's the 5th receiver. He's the 5th receiver. Okay, so the Buccaneers, number 5 receiver. I was just assuming.
And
3,
he caught the back end of the football with his fingertips and came down with it for a 50-plus
did y'all see his
yard
celebration?
touchdown. Yes.
He did like a cartwheel into a backflip with a twist.
With a twist.
With a 180. Holy moly!
So
and go watch Jamar Chase yesterday with Flacco throwing it to him. Made like an inexplicable catch. Like, how did he catch it? Why is he the one that ended up with that ball? And it was, I promise you, not even near as good of a throw as Rattler had.
Right.
You know what I mean? So it's frustrating. And it's got to be frustrating for the offense because I know that there's effort there, and it's just for whatever reason they can't make the play, and they got to find a playmaker. And you're not going to find a playmaker unless you do show signs of life. We talked about it. You don't want to be drafting first. You want to win games. You want to show positive. You want to show that the arrow is pointing upwards for the New Orleans Saints so you can attract that person. I don't care if it's 10 free agents, 15. I'd rather get one playmaker, because that's kind of what you're missing right now.
Yep, I agree. You've got some good players. You have some good receivers. But you're missing that number one. Everybody in the stadium knows on 3rd and 7 who you're going to, but it doesn't matter because he's going to get open. If he's not open, the quarterback's going to throw him open. He's going to make the play. You are missing that because we talk about the play in the end zone, but even you're going down the field, you got the football, right? You're going to try to go take the lead, and you're looking for that guy to make that play in that situation multiple times. And then, I mean, you mentioned Juwan Johnson. Like, I know you're a tight end, but you're in there because you are a pass-catching tight end. You played receiver in college. Like, you got to hold on to the ball. So those plays, they gotta be made. They have to be made if the Saints want to turn that corner.
And not only a guy that makes the plays, but guys that are in that room that elevate the play of the other receivers as well, right? Like I said, you got talented guys. Is Tez Johnson, the 5th receiver for the Tampa Bay Bucks, more talented than Rashid Shaheed? Like, is he more talented than a lot? No, he's not. But you got leaders in there. You got guys that make those plays, so you want to make those plays. Like, it's a mindset.
So Tez Johnson ran a 4.51 at the combine, and he is 160 pounds?
Maybe 160 pounds. That's why.
I think he said 100. I think Baker said he's 142.
You got to pull that celebration up too. It was one of the more impressive end zone celebrations I've seen.
Well, that's why he fell in the draft because I mean, you know, he's not a 4.3 guy, and he's also like 150 pounds.
So at the Senior Bowl, he measured at 5'9" and some change, 154 pounds, and he runs a 4.51. So it's not too much different between what Flynn and I ran, and he's 154 pounds.
It's a blink of an eye faster.
5'9" and some change, and he's making those plays. I'm not hating on him. I mean, he was a good college player.
Here it is. You're watching.
But look at that play.
The ball. Here we go. Now watch this. This is the most impressive part.
Cartwheel, flip with a twist.
Good God. I wasn't even a 180. It was a 360 twist.
Whoa.
Good for you, bud.
You might run a 4.51, but I'd pull every muscle in my body doing that.
But that ball touched Chris Olave's hands.
Oh,
one in the end zone.
Yes.
Like you have
he had to
got
go
to
find
catch that ball.
He had to go find a way to get his hands on that ball. The quarterback placed it on Chris Olave's hands.
Well, that's
Make
the most
Rashid Shaheed
right?
wide receiver one.
Shaheed, though, disappears a lot of times. I mean, he'll have flash games, and then he disappears. You don't have a one.
Well, he only had like 6 targets.
Yeah, and I mean, what, 4 catches?
I feel like
it was better than
they
Olave.
use Rashid Shaheed to clear a lot of stuff out, too, in the route concepts.
Right.
Yeah.
Right.
And I get it. He's your speed guy. But it's like, put Brandon Cooks in that spot. to clean stuff out. He's still fast enough.
He made a great play too.
He had the 21 yarder there. Was it the final drive? Final drive, yeah. Ugh.
It's just with
Olave, that third down.
He started the game so well, right? I mean, he has the 50-yard catch. He had like 4 catches in a row on like the first 2 drives. You're like, okay, he's turning the corner, 2 drops, a turnover, same old.
Well, what started as I was like, okay, there's a lot of good. Now I'm mad.
But I mean,
And Juwan Johnson
I
needs
know.
to get off the team and just stick to TikTok.
I don't know what he
Oh, he's
does
a TikToker.
well. I don't know what
him and
he
his
does
wife are
well.
TikTokers.
You know what Spencer Rattler's grade was on Pro Football Focus?
It's gonna make me mad.
I'm
so I
going to
don't even know if
say
you want to tell
an
me.
87.
Okay. Alondra?
I was thinking like 87, 86.
Matthew?
that sounds about right to me.
91.
Ooh.
91.
Yeah, it does make me mad.
The next closest grade on offense for the Saints, Kelvin Banks at 69.8.
Yeah, I love Kelvin Banks.
Yeah, I mean,
so again,
that's not
like,
a great, but I love
I know
him.
I know that Flynn and I are getting accused of like
Pumping
Spencer Rattler
sunshine.
love all the time and pumping sunshine. I get, but I have nothing to gain from talking good about Spencer Rattler. I don't know Spencer Rattler. He didn't play for LSU. He's not from Louisiana. I'm just telling you on tape, he's making winning plays and winning decisions, and he's actually doing a hell of a job right now being the quarterback of the Saints.
Yeah.
He just needs somebody to help him out a bit.
Yeah.
Right? You get 70-something yards from the ground game. You have your receivers that have a chance to make a play, aren't making a play. Now, the pass protection was better this game, certainly than it has been. Your quarterback is grading out at 91, and your next highest grade 69. He needs some help. You have a quarterback that is like in the middle of the pack in the NFL good right now. I mean, he's not in the 20s. I can tell you that.
No.
And you have the ability to go help him out, and you're just not doing it.
Yeah, boy.
10 seconds. Any thoughts?
Yeah, I mean, if you help him out, he's top 15, right? He's a top 15 quarterback right now if you're helping him out.
91. 91.
Again, I don't have anything else to gain either. But I know quarterbacks, and I know quarterback play, and yeah.
More.
I don't know.
OTB. When we come
boy.
back.
Off the bench.
It started out positive.
Yay!
All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com. All-Star.
They're positive.
Our store, depending on how Flynn says it today. BatonRouge.com. Buying new, leasing, renting, everything is available. So if you want to drive up to Vanderbilt, Nashville, Tennessee to watch the Tigers play this weekend, you can certainly do that in style. You can do it with a Sienna. You can do it with a Sequoia, a 4Runner, a Highlander. Maybe you'll want to bring a truck up there because you got all the tailgating equipment, the Tacoma, as you see right there on the homepage. All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com.
That's right, All-Star Toyota. It's that time of life. It is time to soup up your car game. Time to trade in your old vehicle and get a new one. Whether it's a new vehicle, whether it's used, whether it's a long-term lease you want to set up, or like Jake just was telling you about, the per-day rental. Make sure you give All-Star Toyota a visit. Go see them at their website, allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Baton Rouge's home for real rock. It's Eagle 98.1. Foo Fighters. Led Zeppelin. AC/DC. Pearl Jam. And the flagship home for LSU sports. Take us anywhere with the Eagle 98.1 app. Eagle 98.1 is the rock station.
At Auctioner,
We know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one: you. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
This was a 6th grade, Ridgewood Middle School. Shout out to the Ridgewood Raiders. Woo!
Kidding me? All right, speaking of this song, we took our kids to...
Kids did the Tootsie Roll?
We took them to the roller rink yesterday, the old skating rink.
Where's that at?
There is one. There's one here in Baton Rouge.
Where's it at? As you
Like over on
frantically
Coursey, kind of?
It's
Google.
kind of like
past it?
by the like PQ.
Yeah.
Like on the other side of airline, like
Airline-ish.
yeah, like on the women's hospital side.
Oh,
Skate
got a pack
Galaxy.
of lunch to get over
Oh,
there.
man.
Yeah.
Skate Galaxy's been there since I was like 5.
Let me tell you, I never knew about it. I didn't know,
know we
Baton
had it.
Rouge had an establishment that brought me back to my childhood. But let me tell you, we took the kids there who've been kind of skating around the living room, doing like learning how to skate.
I only know my
little
neighbors.
girl
Yeah.
goes like 2 loops around. First time at a skating rink, she looks at us, me and Lacey. She looks a bunch of. She's like, "Is this a dream?" Like, "Yep, sure is. It's incredible." I just remember, I remember those feelings at the skating rink as a child, listening to a lot of jock jams, obviously.
Yeah.
But man, what an establishment! I think we're gonna have a little birthday party there soon.
You know, we used to have a place in Denham.
Yep.
Like, it was Skate Galaxy and the Denham was Skate Heaven.
Yep.
And they were both like, we had many parties there.
So we went there, and the kids brought the skates, and they started skating around. About 10, 15 minutes into it, I'm like, I'm a little jealous. How about I rent some skates myself? Now, I rented some skates.
Skates or blades?
Well, I'm more of a blade guy.
Yeah.
But I didn't know those were an option. They were kind of in the back room. So I got skates. You know, the old the toe brake.
Yeah.
I wasn't great. Not as great as I remember. I remember, but like I said, more of a blade guy.
Yeah.
Obviously, I've been cutting those turns. I'd be foot over foot turning. You know what I'm talking about.
Oh, I know what you're talking about.
Bend those knees,
Yeah.
get those arms pumping, foot over foot. Making you feel so cool, so sweet.
So it didn't go well.
It went okay. I mean, like I didn't fall, but I'm not going to say I didn't get close to falling. But it's a different ball game on roller skates.
So who had a worse day, you or James Franklin or Trent Dilfer or Trent Bray?
No, I had a great day.
Not James Franklin. He's getting $50 million to walk.
It's true. James Franklin on a good day.
Actually,
true.
I read that
It's
they were
true.
still kind of talking about it, so maybe it's not true that he's going to get the full $50
Right,
million.
they'll have like a
but
settlement or something,
yeah,
maybe.
Yeah.
Probably get 40.
It's true. Like, look, $50 million is $50 million. But
That's a lot
also,
of money.
it's an incredible amount, an amount that I'll never, ever, ever, ever come close to achieving.
Mm-mm.
But we all have egos as players and coaches.
Oh, yeah.
And it hurts. Like, I do radio with Jimbo every Tuesday. He got 70-something million. And if you asked him, hey, coach, if you could turn in that 70 million for like 2 natties, would you do it? He'd be like, absolutely. So, yeah, he had a good day as far as his bank account. And, you know, if I was James Franklin, well, actually not, because he's not won a championship. If I was Jimbo, I tell Jimbo this all the time. I was like, you've got a national championship. If they gave me that 70 million, you'd never hear from me again. Like, you'd have to come find me.
We'd be doing radio with Jacob Hester. I know that.
No. But for like James Franklin, like he's not done anything close to that. So, you know, he gets 50 million to go away. But like imagine right before, and I said this on Twitter yesterday, but imagine right before the Oregon game, College Game Day's there, Saban's in the lion costume, and I was like, hey, Penn State's going to lose this game in overtime to Oregon. It's going to be a great game, and they're going to lose in overtime. And James Franklin's going to be fired 2 weeks later, knowing UCLA and Northwestern was coming up on their schedule. I don't think anybody in America would have taken that bet. If I would have said after the Northwestern game, knowing you lost your first game in overtime to the Oregon Ducks, he's going to be fired.
No.
But you go out
2
there
games later.
and you lose to UCLA and you lose to Northwestern, they said, oh, no, hell no. We got to pay you $50 million to get up out of here.
Well, now they just got to find somebody that's going to keep him at the same level James Franklin was or, like, better. Because we make fun of him a lot because it's true. He's really bad against
top 10
teams. And we hate that they've always been in the top 25 all the time, and they almost made it to the national championship game last season. So you're going to have to find somebody that's going to do that or better. You paid $50 million to get that guy that's doing that out of there. You're going to have to pay a lot more money to get somebody else to do that for you.
You always ask, who you going to get that's better? Like I've seen a bunch of LSU fans clowning. Man, if Penn State took Brian Kelly off our hands, who you gonna get? Like I get it. People are frustrated.
Penn State's gonna get somebody like at least name wise.
Yeah,
is gonna be a big name,
For
or
sure.
it's gonna make a lot of sense. It's a good job. It's in the middle of nowhere. If you've ever tried to cover a game there,
Where's
plane,
Penn
trains,
State?
and automobiles just to get there. It's in Pennsylvania.
Wait, really?
The state? The state?
The state of Penn?
Oh, I feel like I could have got somebody with that. Like, oh, really?
Oh, sweet.
Yeah,
where's it at for real?
Let's see the actual town.
Could not even tell you where it's at.
I'm excited about this, honestly. I never thought about
We just talked about it last week, though. Like, people always think the grass is greener on the other side.
Park, Pennsylvania.
It's going to be
That's what I was going to guess.
Is located in State College, Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
that's just lazy.
Just a very
that's
specific. The town name is exactly what it is.
Yeah. State College, Pennsylvania. Is that what it is?
Yeah, that's what they call it. Like when they're playing. I always thought it was a nickname.
University
But
Park.
Apparently, it's the
Yeah.
It's kind of like College
I
Station.
thought so too.
Yeah.
That's
Yeah.
lazy too.
State College.
Happy Valley, true.
And later on in
University
the show,
Park.
we will give James Franklin a proper goodbye.
Are we
wait.
going to give Trent Dilfer and Trent Bray one, or just James Franklin?
Just
I mean,
James.
I don't think we can do 3 eulogies in one show.
Oh, the G6 doesn't get any love?
No.
Nah,
Matt Flynn's
For
only one
UAB and
man.
Oregon State?
Matt Flynn's only one man.
I just want to thank God.
Thank God.
For Penn State, I mean, you talk about the expectation they had this year, number 2 team The media picked them to win the Big Ten, which never made sense, but they did.
Right.
And then all of a sudden you are in, week 7, week 8 of college football season, and the wheels are completely off. And now you've got an interim head coach, and now
backup quarterback too, right?
Yeah, because Drew Allar's out for the year. It's bad. It's in a bad spot, and there's going to be a lot of names attached to it. Kurt Cignetti's going to be attached to it. I saw Manny Diaz attached to it. Brian Kelly's name is attached to it. Who else did we see?
Matt Campbell.
Matt Rule and Matt Campbell.
Well, Matt Campbell's turned down so many jobs
Mike
in the
Tomlin.
past. Like,
that was
I saw Mike Tomlin. Matt Campbell has turned down a lot of jobs, but just like Luke Fickell, who at one time did turn down a lot of jobs, he was waiting for Wisconsin. Now that has not worked out, and Luke Fickell might be next. But maybe this is the job that will get him out of Ames, Iowa.
Point, he has not been offered a Penn State. I mean, he's been offered, like they've talked to him, Michigan State, Virginia, teams like that. He hasn't been offered a Penn State.
What's real interesting to me is I don't know if there is one sure first-round quarterback from the preseason that is playing at a top 3 or 4 round draft pick level right now. From the guys that were supposed to be there. Like, who's right now getting a top 3 or 4 round pick? From the guys that are these are like Heisman favorites, right?
You're talking about the group of Drew Aller, Kay Klubnik, Nussmeier,
DJ Lagway, Lenore Sellers.
Yeah.
Like, all these guys were thought to be Heisman favorites. Maybe not all first-round picks, but like the top guys. Now, which one of those are still the top guys? Which one of those are draftable right now?
None of those players are in the top 10 when it comes to passing yards, and not even close. The first, gosh, no. I mean, you got to go down. You got to go down like 29th in the country for Kay Klubnik to find his name on this list.
They just pass yards.
Yeah, just passing yards.
Yeah.
Because you got names like
now. Nomatir was also mentioned in that same breath, but they put up 6.
I didn't like that decision to play him. When it was announced pregame he was playing, I was like, I don't.
When he got a big ass screw in his hand.
Yeah.
Okay.
The thumb injury that most guys sit out 5 weeks. He sat out 2.
Yeah.
That one. Yeah.
He's built different.
Yeah.
That was my whole point. It's like, you got to take a look at that and be like, okay, like, we got a lot still left on this schedule. We can lose 2 games, and if with this schedule, if we go 10-2, we're in. It ain't even a question. We're in. And like now, like, what damage have you done to not just your resume, but what's his thumb and what's the health of his thumb now for the rest of the season? It's a big question mark for Oklahoma.
Did y'all hear Booger McFarland on I don't know what game? Maybe it was like one of the cutaways on ESPN, like during a break.
He stepped on his hand.
He was like, "Yeah, that's definitely a hand I'd be looking for to step on."
What?
I'm like,
yeah.
I was like, "Damn,
That's
Booger.
crazy."
Those are things you don't say out loud. I get it. We all think it.
We all think it, but we don't say it.
Like, damn, Booger.
On TV.
I know, right there.
So that 318 came out in it.
Oh, you know what I just thought about?
I'm gonna
'cause
keep
we've
it
been
ratchet.
Sitting here talking about quarterbacks or whatever, like Fernando Mendoza is playing his ass
Baller.
off. And
first pick.
Do you remember we were doing the pontoon parlay? And I was like, I'm thinking about Indiana money line, but I think I'm gonna go Missouri. And so I gave the Missouri one instead of Indiana, and I should have gave Indiana.
Now, to your credit, Missouri,
I was sweating
Missouri
at the end. Yeah.
Did same thing as the Saints.
Yep.
You made plays,
Yep.
but you didn't make the plays to win games. They were there. Those plays were
That
there.
last pick, I was like, man.
Oh my God, so many open receivers. Too.
Yeah.
So many open receivers.
Because he's the one who
You
put
can't,
bad
like-
juju on it.
Oh, that was-
because I was like, you needed to hit too.
That was egregious how bad he hates Missouri. Now, I don't care who you are.
They
Like,
threw the pick and he goes,
they were-
M-I-Z.
they played in that game. Like,
They did.
They're a good football team.
Guys, I'm consistent. My hate is consistent. My love is consistent.
Yeah, but you needed it to hit also.
Yeah. It was.
It's fine.
You hate money, I guess.
Worth it.
I like Missouri.
Worth it.
I do hate the MIZ at the end of every interview.
so
You're not
dumb.
doing it right.
Everybody's got everything though.
Yeah.
Go Tigers and Roll Tide and
But
War
those are
Eagle.
complete. Those are complete. You're supposed to say MIZ and then they
It's
say
for crowd
Z,
participation. They're
Again.
just trying to
At
get
home,
everybody
people
involved.
at home are like,
I-
Z-O-U.
Again, there's no Z in Missouri. Let's just make that clear.
God forbid people have a little fun.
Golly.
Mizzou's cool though. Like saying Mizzou
I bet you're
sounds
fun at
good.
parties.
I'm a lot of fun at parties, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah, boy.
We'll be back.
I didn't have it on.
You can go to break.
Oh, okay.
Off the bench.
Nailed it.
All right, go to getgordon.com. Getgordon.com. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys throughout the state of Louisiana. They can help you out. When you go to the website, remember you can have a chat right there on the homepage of the website. You can see cases they can handle for you in the courtroom, cases they've already handled, past client results right there on the homepage. Now, you know, on social media, it's always at Get Gordon. Is going to be the handle. See what they're doing with your favorite Louisiana athletes. See what the G team is up to. See what they're doing. You know, they got like the bike giveaway is coming up here pretty soon. They're going to have all that information on social media. And then it is your area code in Louisiana, followed by 888-8888. Get Gordon and get it done.
That's right. Gordon McKernan Injury Attorneys. We've seen it. We know the name. We've seen the billboards. We know about the G team. And we know all the great things Gordon McKernan has done for the state, whether it's for the G team, whether it's for LSU, whether it's just for you. But more importantly, if you've been injured, they will fight for you and get you what you deserve. Go see them. GetGordon.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here. We eat out here. We watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient, and you will have your pool in no time.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
It's not just a game, it's a religion. You've got your team colors, team swag, and now your very own website. LouisianaSports.net. Everything LSU, Saints, and Pelicans. Sports on demand. In-depth coverage by sports writing pros with continuously updated news. And with the LouisianaSports.net newsletter, you get pinged directly with top trending stories. Best of all, now and always, no paywall. It's free. LouisianaSports.net. Powered by 104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge. Your home for Louisiana sports.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier.
Американская фирма Transceptor Technology приступила к производству компьютеров «Персональный спутник».
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB Monday morning. Want to remind you about our friends over at centralplumbing.org, Central Plumbing Company, 225-925-8552, 24/7, 365 weekend holiday game day. They'll be there for you. Looking to upgrade at your home, your business, they'll be there for you. Not only in Central, the entire greater Baton Rouge area, we are talking to you. So go to the website today. Check out what they can do for you. Again, that website is centralplumbing.org. All right, a couple of big moments in college football. Certainly a big weekend, and you had some big upsets. Even ones that shouldn't, be considered, gigantic, blinking lights. I can't believe this happened because it was a top 10 team in the country. But Indiana takes down Oregon. So number 7, Indiana, 30. Number 3, Oregon, 20 in Eugene. Indiana is real good. Mm-hmm. And Indiana was good last year, but Mendoza changes the math. It can take them from good to great. And they are a great football team. And that's one of the biggest statement wins that I can remember in the last couple of years in college football.
Yeah, that's the biggest one of the year.
Yeah.
I mean, you could probably say Oregon versus Penn State was, I guess, before that. But this is a big
that changed.
Yeah, that changed real fast. But, yeah, you could say that this one is the biggest statement win of the season just because big-time top 10 opponent. Like, we knew Indiana was that Cinderella story, like that fun team to cheer for last year. But, like, could they maintain that? Then out of the blue, like we kind of alluded to last, you had all these quarterbacks hyped up before the season. These are going to be the Heisman contenders. These are going to be this or that. Well, wait a minute. This Kirk Cignetti-led Indiana team has the best quarterback in college football. And a guy that is absolutely balling. Yeah. And they go into Oregon with all the momentum, game day there. They got Dan Lanning taking his shirt off with Pat McAfee before the sun even rises. A lot of energy. You got a duck riding on the back of a motorcycle. You got that Oregon crowd lit up. You got Phil Knight doing whatever he's got to do with the uniforms over there. Indiana goes in there, beats that ass.
I believe
so they're real.
Say walk into your trap and take your trap.
I don't know. Never heard that.
Yep, that's what the kids say. That's what they did.
Bet. They say that still.
That's what Kirk Thuggins says.
Yeah.
Who?
Yeah, people still say bet. Kirk
They
Thuggins.
still say bet? Okay, good. Good to know.
All right.
I mean, I still say
No
bet.
cap?
I don't know if I'm the...
No cap?
It's getting worse.
I don't love no cap.
It's getting worse. Oh, dude, please don't. My 2-year-old daughter says that now.
Does she?
Yeah, because
Good
her
for
brothers
her.
do.
Good for her.
Yes. Stop
Do you do
that.
the hand
I still
motions?
don't get it. So
I still don't get it either. It's okay.
Nobody
so,
does.
Yeah, Indiana all the way up now to number 3 in the AP poll, which they should be. They should absolutely be number 3. That is the biggest win. You go on the road. You beat number 3 by double digits. You should be number 3. Ohio State takes care of Illinois. Exactly how you thought that game was going to go, 34-16. Ole Miss, though, struggled with Washington State, a bad Washington State team, a team that lost by over 40 to North Texas. Ole Miss hangs on for victory, 24-21. Now, you have a game like they had against LSU. Certainly that's who they consider their biggest rival, and you put so much emotion and stock into that one game, you're likely to have a bad performance, but this was even worse than that. I mean, they were 30-something point favorites, and they hold on and find a way to win by 3 against Wazoo at home, and now they got to get ready to go on the road to Georgia and Oklahoma in back-to-back games.
Yeah, I mean, cue Romeo Crennel. They are who we thought they were. Like Ole Miss.
That is Dennis Green.
Dennis Green. That's what I said. You know that.
Mm-hmm.
Who did I say? Dennis Green?
Nope, you didn't. Except Romeo Crennel.
Yeah.
And we let them off the hook.
Let them off the
hook.
hook.
They are who. Yeah.
That's kind of how I feel about Ole Miss. I wasn't real high on them going to the game when we played them.
I mean, after the game, I said I still think Ole Miss loses 3 games.
Mm-hmm. I almost lost Washington State. Wazoo also.
Clean it up.
This is who Oregon has beat.
Oregon?
As Oregon,
Yeah.
who they have beat. Oregon State, who is 0 for 7.
Not great.
Northwestern.
Northwestern, I don't know, beat Penn State. They did lose to Tulane, though.
Oklahoma State, who also fired their coach. Montana State, and then, yeah, that's it. Montana State, Oklahoma State, Northwestern, Oregon State, Penn State, obviously.
Yeah.
So that's kind of what I was looking at whenever I was thinking about the thing. But then I was like, I don't actually even really know too much about Indiana other than Fernando Mendoza, and people are high on them. But they had that good win, like huge win over Illinois, 63-10. But yeah, crazy.
So many people have talked yesterday about, oh, well, Penn State's just going to go get Kurt Cignetti. I think Indiana is a better football program than Penn State right now. They have the donor backing. You see all the money. He brought in Fernando Mendoza in the transfer portal. Why would Kurt Cignetti go to Penn State? I think right now Indiana's willing to match whatever money they offer him.
I mean, there's levels to this deal, too. I mean, Penn State's going to have more resources than Indiana. Indiana historically is the worst college football team in the history of college football by losses. So
is that good?
I mean, Penn State's still Penn State, Indiana's still Indiana. Now, what they're doing is incredible, but
Google him.
Yeah, if Penn State comes to call, and I think it does change it a bit. Not as much as it used to your point, but it's still Penn State over Indiana. Texas A&M victorious over Florida, 34-17. They close out the fourth quarter. You've got Texas over Oklahoma. We mentioned that one, 23-6. We mentioned Alabama, 27-24 over Mizzou. I want to take a break, though, because I want to break down the timeout or the clap from Kirby Smart.
Oh, my God.
When
Kirby,
we come back here on OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, go to trashrangers.com. Trashrangers.com is the website where you can sign up for residential commercial service. You can sign up for that roll-off dumpster, 3 different sizes to choose from. So make sure you've got the right size, 225-612-2477. You give them a call today. Tell them what your project is. They're going to make sure you have the right size. But even if you underestimate your project and you fill it up fast, they'll come, they'll empty it, and they'll bring it right back to you. That's the kind of service you always get over at Trash Rangers and TrashRangers.com.
That's right. And we, last couple of weeks, we've been introducing you to Trash Rangers Sanitation Department. The Trash Rangers Sanitation is our portable toilet business for your business, festival, concert, fair, construction site. So go local, call Trash Rangers Sanitation, and flush away the national companies. For more info, go to TrashRangers.com. That's TrashRangers.com. Trash Rangers Sanitation. We are number 1 at picking up number 2.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. And when you're cooking with clean, affordable propane, you're cooking with gas. In the wintertime, nothing heats a home like Louisiana propane. And when you need hot water, propane's got you covered. Oh, and you won't regret that propane generator when the power goes out. I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and to find more information and to find a propane dealer near you, visit louisianapropane.com.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
When you can't rely on technology, you can rely
on Mountain Cold Refreshment.
Dave's back on.
Coors Light. Choose chill.
Supreme Jasmine is premium American-grown rice. From local farms to your table, every grain is supreme. Pick up a bag of Jasmine or any other of our Supreme American rice.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing.
Locked in on LSU football 24/7. You're listening to Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in, OTB, live from the Raising Cane's studio. Was it a timeout or was it a clap in the Georgia-Auburn matchup? Georgia wins 20-10. It was Auburn in the first half. I mean, all over them. Then there was a call that looked like a touchdown, called it a fumble. Georgia returned the fumble for a touchdown, but they said, no, it's a fumble, but you're down. Hot mess, a hot mess. Auburn hurt somebody in the league office, and I don't know who, but they have been getting bad calls all year long. And it's, you know, in that case, it's got to be one or the other. And in the Kirby case of was it a clap or was it a timeout, it's got to be one or the other. You don't just say, you know what, let's reset the ball, restart the play clock, we're all good. Matthew Clayton Flynn.
Hey, bud.
Was he calling a timeout? Look.
Yeah, bud.
Wait a minute. Are you telling me you don't try to, like Alondra said during the break, that's not the most efficient way to clap?
If you try to clap like that, no sound really comes out.
I'm
trying, guys.
Trying to do it. I got big hands.
This
We're
is
not
how
T-Bob
everybody
here.
Claps. I don't know what you're talking about.
If you just open palm your claps, then it makes a noise.
Oh.
If you do it with your
I was
finger.
wondering how people always got noise to make come out of their hands.
Yeah,
'Cause I've been
you
doing
take your
this-
hands.
I've been doing this the whole time.
Okay, put both your hands out like this.
Okay.
Just turn them towards each other, then go toward like that.
Whoa.
There it is.
So much louder.
It's so much louder than doing it with the finger in the palm.
The best part about this, if you like go back and watch the broadcast when Kirby's pleading his case, he's clapping normal. He's like, no. Like,
no,
I was
he
clapping.
and my guy Les Miles clap
But
up.
like, you weren't clapping like that a second ago.
Yep.
So that's not how you clap.
Yeah.
Hey, you know, it's yeah, argue for your team. Like if you can get away with it.
But it's got to be one or the other though for the officials. Either you give them the timeout or it's a delay of game.
Yeah.
If you weren't calling timeout, it's got to be one or the other. We're not just going to be like, you know what? Hey, let's reset the ball,
It's on
reset
us.
the clock. Like, let's go.
Kirby, you were very passionate
Like if I'm Hugh
in your
Freeze,
argument.
I'm pissed.
Like it's like referees in. Look at him arguing. Come on, he put it by his face too. That's so funny.
And then he tried to cup his hand a little bit to make it like a little bit less
God.
obvious. And look, Kirby's my boy. He's our boy.
That's not a great look for him,
It's not a
though.
good look.
Not a good look for him at all. But if you're the ref, just like any level, little league, wherever you are, even if you're wrong, just call what you see. Call what you see. No one could argue if you can explain that this is what I saw, whether it was right or wrong. If you saw him call a timeout, which he was, like we just explained to you,
And then
that's not how you clap.
You can see his lips saying time.
Yeah, and then the lips. Oh, boy. How fun is that?
Oh, I mean, Georgia finds a way to win the game. Ugly first half where they had less than 30 yards of total offense. They come back and they win the game 20-10 over Auburn, but a couple of calls certainly are going to be talked about, and it's a couple of games there for the Auburn Tigers who are 3-3, 0-3 in the SEC. They'd like to have back.
So good. Clap. That was the worst clap in the clap count.
Rounding out real quick here, Tennessee takes care of Arkansas 34-31. Great effort by Arkansas. We knew it would be, but Tennessee holds on. Now they get ready for Alabama. Georgia Tech takes down Virginia Tech. USC, big boys, Michigan. Big boys, Michigan. I did not have that one. I thought Michigan would be highly competitive in that game. Dave Portnoy, woof, rough day for you. Notre Dame takes care of NC State. BYU over Arizona. And Pittsburgh over Florida State.
Daniel in the chat, you just said Kirby Smart claps like he just saw Barney the dinosaur. Yay.
All right. More OTB, the weekend winners when we come back.
Off the bench.
And thought about Barney the dinosaur. All right, go to Rouses.com. When you go to the website, check out your local offers in your local store. There's going to be one near you, right? And so you get a chance to check out the incredible offers that they have there in their weekly ad. Now, we always love being at Rouses on Burbank and Lee. Little football Friday, right? We'll be there. We'll be talking about LSU and Vanderbilt, breaking down all the games. So come hang out, come see us. And again, they've got incredible specials, incredible offers. And look, even if you're heading to Vanderbilt, you can still pick up your tailgating items before you go up there. You don't want to trust Nashville with their food. You want Louisiana food. Go to Rouses.com.
That's right. Everybody's got a grocery shop. Everybody's got to eat food. If you're going to do it, make sure you go to a company that's local, a market that's local that cares about Louisianans. And also go to Rouses.com. You can check out their weekly ads and coupons right there, Rouses.com.
Bayou Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram is taking $22,500 off MSRP on the brand new 2025 Ram 1500 Laramie with $22,500 off MSRP with a complimentary 7-year powertrain warranty that comes with all new Bayou Automotive vehicles. If you need sales or service, the crew at Bayou Automotive is going to do right by you.
At Ochsner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Ochsner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
When it comes to choosing energy for your family and your home, make the smart choice with natural gas. You can count on efficient and affordable natural gas to keep you comfortable and reduce your environmental impact to help protect our planet. Together, we're fueling our energy future. Atmos Energy.
Mornings with Brian Haldane is the only live and local talk show in the capital city. Get the news from the newsmakers, along with traffic and weather updates throughout the morning. The conversation starts weekday mornings at 6 on Talk 107.3.
Raising Cane's is our victory meal.
Football fans are some of the most dedicated fans in sports. It's a fundamental quality we share, and that fuels every single order of our hand-battered chicken fingers. Wherever there's football, there's Raising Cane's.
One love. Let's go.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunequip.com.
Today, we are shaping tomorrow.
We are researching how extreme stress impacts the immune system, from trauma victims to athletes and even astronauts.
Our work is leading the way in sepsis treatment, saving countless lives.
We're unlocking the mind with music in exciting new ways.
Our Lady of the Lake Health and LSU are improving the health of our state.
That's the impact of champions.
Imagine the impact we'll have on the future. Together, we roar.
These ice cubes could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they cradle and cool the crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Nicely done, ice cubes.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart way to manage your money and time. Gulf Coast Bank and Trust, the bank that cares about you.
Good morning. It's 9 a.m. here on Monday, October 13th. Today in Baton Rouge, you can expect sunny skies with a high of 85. In hour 3 of today's show, weekend winners at 9 a.m. Then we'll close the show out with Ask the Bench. If you missed hours 1 or 2 of the show, you can catch it in the on-demand section at 1045ESPN.com. You can also follow us on Twitter or Instagram at OTB_ESPN and watch us on YouTube at the 1045 ESPN channel. Hour number 3 of Off the Bench, live from the Raising Cane studios, starts now.
Welcome into Off the Bench, presented by All-Star Toyota.
Ooh, you're scary.
We're bringing you the spookiest sports talk in town. With Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn. Terrifying and terrible.
Live from the haunted
Raising Cane
studio, here's Jacob, Hester, and
Matt Flynn.
All right, and welcome back in. Hour number 3. It's a quick show today.
I mean, time flies when you're having fun.
Whoa.
It's a big third hour, though. Huge third hour. We got some more film to break down.
We do have some more film.
Got some weekend winners.
We do have weekend winners. Like, all that's factual.
Yeah. But first.
And it is going to be fun.
But not yet.
Before it's fun, sometimes it's got to be sad.
Sometimes it's got to be really sad.
Yeah.
On a day of joy, this is a Monday. We're all thankful that our feet hit the ground today. We're thankful for another day that the good Lord graced us with.
Yep.
The men, women, boys, girls. We lost a good one.
We did.
We lost another good one. We gather today to lay to rest, to bid farewell to the James Franklin era at Pennsylvania State University. A tenure that gave us hope, it gave us heartbreak, and more post-game press conference cliches than we ever thought possible. When Franklin arrived in 2014, he promised to dominate the state. And for a while, it felt like he might. He brought energy, charisma, and recruiting juice back to a program still finding its footing. The 2016 Big Ten title season was his masterpiece. Beaver Stadium was electric. Saquon Barkley was untouchable. And Penn State fans were convinced the glory days were back. But over time, the magic dimmed. The Nittany Lions were good, sometimes great, but they were never quite elite. Franklin's 4-21 record against top 10 opponents became the stat that haunted every single whiteout, even though they didn't wear white jerseys. He could beat Rutgers in his sleep, but Ohio State? Nah, that was more of a recruiting nightmare. Still, he made Penn State relevant. He made it fun and nationally talked about again. He gave us moments, drama, and plenty of reasons to yell at our TVs on Saturday nights. So, as we close the books on this era, and we pour one out, we do so with both respect and a smirk. Thank you, Coach Franklin, for the wins, for the sound bites, and the eternal optimism. You didn't take us to the promised land, but you sure kept us entertained along the way. Thank you, Coach. Phew. That was hard. That was tough. I don't know why it was necessary to put those parentheses there.
Was that say 4-21 versus top 10 teams?
Yeah.
He's the opposite of Signetti. Don't Google him. Don't do it.
I just noticed the parentheses.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, man, this is something that Penn State fans have been talking about for a long time. Now Franklin is owed more than $49 million It is the
eulogy itself.
second biggest buyout in college football history, only behind our former coach, Jimbo Fisher, $76 million. So less than a year removed from an appearance in the college football playoff semifinals, not just an appearance like in the first round. After traveling out to UCLA and getting big boyed and losing to Northwestern.
And Joffrey Lannister.
A.K.A. Jerry Neuheisel.
Yep. UCLA on life
Time has
support.
come.
Me and Taylor were just talking about UCLA in the break. And I'm like, why is everyone he's doing great. Don't get me wrong. This is not a hating thing. But everyone's acting like Neuheisel is the head coach.
It's true.
The interim head coach. And not.
I think it's just because of the Neuheisel's family ties with UCLA.
I guess that's fair, yeah.
Jerry played quarterback there. Rick played quarterback and was the head coach there, his dad. So I think that's why. I mean, I have noticed that too.
Yeah.
Because like when they carried him off first win, I was like, oh, Neuheisel's the interim head coach. No, he's the interim OC.
I thought he was at first,
Yeah.
too.
He got carried off because there was a game in which, how was it, Hundley was the quarterback there, and then Jerry went into the game. God, who were they playing in a bowl game? It was like a big team, big program.
It was a big-time bowl game, too, though, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Was it the Rose Bowl?
No, it wasn't the Rose Bowl, but it was, I don't remember, but Alamo maybe? I don't know. But Jerry came in, and they carried him off on that game, too. So I think it was maybe a playoff that. But, yeah, I'm sure like the interim coach is like, hold up now.
I couldn't even tell you who the interim coach is.
Yeah, no one can.
Yeah.
Except for Jake.
Jake probably can. No,
Tim
not even
Zipper?
Jake.
Skipper, Tipper.
They are 2-1 in the Big Ten.
It is Tim Skipper.
How about that?
Yeah.
So that was the stat last week after the UCLA game. I said now Tim, what's his name? Skipper has as many top 10 wins in the Big Ten as James Franklin. That was the stat of the century.
That was good.
I saw one.
Sorry.
It was like James Franklin's tired of people saying he can't beat a top 10 team, so he messed around and lost to a winless one.
That's right. 2 of them.
Do they call head coaches in football skippers too?
No.
I was gonna
That'd
say,
be good, though,
yeah.
yeah. Say skip. Say fella.
What's a gipper?
I know gaffer.
Hey, Gaffer
Is it a win one for
oh,
the
Ted Lasso taught you something.
Is it? Is that not the saying? Like as a kid, like
win one for the gipper.
For the gipper. Oh, that sounds like a job for my buddy.
Who's your buddy?
Mr. Chep.
I don't know.
While you're looking that up, go to pelicanroof.com, pelicanroof.com, the website for Pelican Roofing. Remember, they've got something very, very cool going on right now. When you go to the website, it's going to be in your top right corner. Click on Community, all right? Once you click on that, it's going to pull down that window where you can go to the Veteran Roof Giveaway. You can nominate a veteran today to get a free roof. Incredible thing they're doing over there at Pelican Roofing. And so all you can do is fill it out. Takes no time at all. I mean, name, phone number, email address. That's all you got to do. And they are going to give away a free roof. And you can actually check out last year's winner, Jason Myers, on the website as well. And again, man, just a very cool thing they're doing. Remember, we did this during Mother's Day as well. They gave away a free roof. Always doing incredible things in Lafayette, in Baton Rouge, in the community. Go to the website today. That is pelicanroof.com. By the way,
story for you.
By the way, UCLA won again.
Yes, they did.
On the road. Beat the hell out of Michigan State.
Maybe it was
State of
Deshaun
Michigan.
Foster.
Maybe it was Deshaun Foster. State of Michigan kind of went down to them Los Angeles teams.
Ooh, true.
Both of them.
Ooh.
Both Los
UCLA
Angeles
and
teams.
the other one.
Ooh,
And the other
we
one.
are the
That's
other
exactly right.
team in Los Angeles.
All right, guys, I got the info that everybody's been waiting with bated breath for on the win one for the Gipper. What does it mean? What is a Gipper?
It was Notre Dame something, right?
Yep. The saying win one for the Gipper comes from George Gipp, a legendary football player at Notre Dame in the early 1900s. George Gipp was a star running back, they call it a halfback then, under coach Newt Rockne. In 1920, Gipp became ill, likely pneumonia or strep, and tragically died at just 25 years old. On his deathbed, he supposedly told Newt Rockne, "Sometime, Rock, when the team is up against it, When things are wrong and the brakes are beating the boys, tell them to go in there with all they've got and just win one for the Gippa. Years later, Newt Rockne used that story in a halftime speech.
All right.
There we go. Win one for the Gipper. Right there.
Newt.
They win?
Say Newt. George Gipp.
They win?
Yeah, they came back to win.
Oh, nice.
Doesn't even say the team.
I know how much you love Notre Dame.
Yeah.
Huge Notre Dame fan.
Big Notre Dame guy.
No respect. I got zero respect for them.
Notre Dame and Missouri are playing. Who do you pull for, Matt?
I go play outside. That's what I do. I'll probably look. That's a tough one because Missouri is basically the Notre Dame of the SEC. An independent that gets to play a bunch of SEC teams. I guess I'd cheer for Missouri.
Yeah, you would.
I guess. I wouldn't like it.
Why?
I'd take the under.
I could understand that this was like Chase Daniel, Big 12 Missouri, but I like Eli. I like Ahmad Hardy. Verbula's got to hit some open receivers, but
yeah. Hey, number 2 for them, he's working his body language.
Oh, that was bad.
Receiver.
I mean, he was open, but
I mean,
he was, but he was going like this.
You can't show up your quarterback. You can't show up anybody. That was bad. So he's running down like this is the end of the game. Now everybody's wanting to win, and you're trying hard, and they're passionate, and like you get upset. It's an emotional game, but you can't show up your teammates on television right in the middle of the field. And so like he's open, he's not getting the ball. He's like throwing a fit on the field when they're not completing these passes. You can't do that. You can't do it as a quarterback either.
Thibodeau wants to know where did the Missouri hate come from?
Matt.
It's because I like them. Anything that I like, Matt tries to
I haven't
be
liked them
contrarian.
even before you liked them.
Sure, bud.
Because I don't believe they're part of the SEC. They shouldn't be in the SEC. I'll never recognize them.
Why? Because they're in Missouri?
Yeah.
From the Show Me State?
Yeah, and they use Z's.
We use
Show me.
EAUX in something that is only 2 letters.
Yeah, show yourself out of the SEC.
He liked that one too much.
I
really
had to get it in.
He had like
I'll get it in twice.
No.
Yep, I was proud of that one.
He thought that was hit.
I cooked.
He thought he did in that one. No doubt about it.
I'm cooking right now.
All right, let's do this. Let's go ahead and step away. And when we come back, let's get into some weekend winners here on this Monday morning OTB.
Off the bench.
My father, J.B. Falgu, had a vision of growth for First American Bank and the communities we serve. The bank's foundation was built on his legacy of compassion, loyalty, and dedication. Through his years of leadership, First American has prospered to heights even J.B. could not have imagined. I know my father would be extremely proud of the customer service and financial stability that First American provides to Southeast Louisiana. We continue to thrive because of the legacy of J.B. Falgu.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Hi, this is Beth Serena. Welcome to my pool. The first time I saw this beautiful pool, it exceeded every expectation that I had. They were able to get everything we wanted in this pool. It is a beautiful pool. We live out here, we eat out here, we watch TV out here. This is like our living room outside. We love this pool and everything about it. When we decided to build our pool, we called a great friend who is one of the best pool builders in the country in North Louisiana, and we said, who would you choose to build a pool in Baton Rouge? And without a hesitation, he told us Russell Pools. He said their history, tradition of great builds, great pools was unmatched. So of course, who did we call? Russell Pools. The advice I would give to anyone looking to build a pool is first call Russell Pools. They'll do an incredible job. It'll be incredibly organized. It'll be time efficient. And you will have your pool in no time.
At Auctioner, we know healing is a team sport. That's why we've partnered with world-renowned orthopedic surgeon Dr. James Andrews to create the Auctioner Andrews Orthopedics and Sports Medicine Institute. Whether you're a professional athlete or a weekend warrior, our team of specialists are dedicated to getting you back in the game. So whatever your reasons are for reaching your personal best, we've only got one. You. Ochsner Andrews Institute. Long live you.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Let me say yeah. 2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn. Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
All right, welcome back in. OTB here on this Monday morning. Time for a little weekend winners.
That's how winning is done.
That's right! We can't have anyone freak out there, okay? We've got to keep our composure. We've got too far.
I'm by winning. I win here and I win there. Now what?
Are you doing what it takes to win a championship?
Wow, winning.
Well, then I guess there's only one thing left to do. What's that?
Win the whole thing.
All right, I'm going to quickly give a list. I've got 4 weekend losers, just real quick. Want to kind of just boom, 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 boom. Weekend loser, the broadcast team for the Saints and Patriots. That was mute. Real quick, mute territory. My gosh, you're not supposed to cheerlead. The Cubs, you suck. Not scoring from the 1-yard line. That's a problem. And then Justin Fields.
Oof.
45 passing yards and lost 55 yards on sacks. So -10 for those keeping score at home.
Oof.
45? Is that bad?
45 passing yards.
Is that bad?
It's not great.
Well, he's a dual threat. What do you have rushing?
Not a lot.
It was 31. Yeah, he's awful.
My God. And they still had a chance to win the game.
Yeah.
Broncos offense is some hot garbage too. Defense is elite.
13-11? Is that the final?
I think so. That's gross.
Also, was that a scoregami? Like, that had to be a scoregami.
I think scoregami's crashing out.
Oh, yeah, true. It might be.
Have y'all seen that they're like no scoregami or like, I don't know, and then I don't know, the scoregami page is being weird on Twitter right now.
All right. I can't remember 13-11, but Alondra, how was Hunt watching the Cubs game?
Oof. Hunt. We're going to have to give Hunt himself a weekend loser. He was stressed out. He thought the Brewers were cheating.
Obviously.
Turns out they're just good.
Was he even watching the LSU game?
He had it. Well, he kind of was because he has to write about it, but he did have the Cubs-Brewers game on his laptop. Hat went backwards at one point. He had the rally cap.
No.
He was stressed.
Love it.
Man's was stressed.
I respect the backwards cap, though.
Yeah.
Weekend loser. Well, we just talked about James Franklin getting fired, but also we had 2 other college firings as well. Trent Bray, Oregon State, getting fired after 0-7 start.
It's pretty bad.
And that's not a great weekend for Trent.
No.
Trent
Bad
Dilfer.
weekend to be a Trent.
Bad weekend to be a Trent. Trent Dilfer gets fired from UAB after 2-4 start, and recently the straw that broke the camel's back, a blowout loss to FAU. So,
Your boy Roddy says he wants the job.
Which job? UAB?
Mm-hmm.
You want to go be the coordinator at UAB?
Hang out in Birmingham?
I can do the running back's job. Can we still do this job?
Yeah,
It would
UAB
be like
probably only
remote every
requires you
day?
to
I mean,
show up
because Doug
Saturdays.
Gottlieb is the head basketball coach in Green Bay, and he still does his radio show.
Yep.
UAB probably only requires you to show up on Saturdays. You're probably
Sure.
fine.
All right. Shout out to Roddy. Go get it.
Yeah.
Trent Dilfer can do it. You can do it, Roddy.
Yeah, well, he didn't do it.
That's
very
true.
good.
Fair enough.
So then Roddy might be able to for real do it.
Yeah.
Can't be worse.
That's true.
He had a lot of big blow-ups on the sideline, too. Real passionate. A lot of passion on the sideline.
Yeah, he
Trent.
wears a wristband, and he keeps his pins in his wristband. And
Ew.
something about that bothers me
Gross.
highly.
It's called a front pocket, bud.
Wait,
the
the UAB coach did that?
Yeah, Dilfer, he put it in his
See if you-
wristband.
I don't like
see
that.
if you can pull up a picture.
Yeah,
I don't love that.
It gave me the ick.
Yeah.
Not great.
I got a weekend winners. Oklahoma State sets a record, maybe, for the most shirtless people in a section.
Oh, yeah.
They started their very own whiteout. The Oklahoma State Cowboys did. One guy, it started with one guy. His sister, his name's Trent.
Pioneer.
Oh, so maybe a good weekend for Trent's.
Oh, okay.
This Trent pioneered
All right,
this.
All right, Trent.
Trent's
Right,
sister
Trent.
was like, I bet you won't go take your shirt off and I'll give you $10 for it. And he
Yeah.
was like, I don't care, I'll do it. So he goes out there. I think I put another one where he goes out there and he's the first one out there just by
wow, look at
himself,
this.
waving the shirt around, and everybody just that's him by himself, and everyone just joins him, starts to join him, and they end up with so many shirtless white folk up there.
I mean, that is untanned skin
I
right
love it.
there.
I can
promise you
They were probably
those
so
bodies have not
sunburnt.
seen the sun in a long
There's a
time.
better whiteout in Penn
Yeah,
State.
and there's more than just one. There's
Better
more than
whiteout
one.
than Penn State. Yeah.
There's more than just one Trent up there, too. I
This
promise
is-
you that.
Yeah.
This is great. Though.
That's a
Like,
friends
your-
and family game, too. Look
Your
at that.
team is terrible. Nobody's even at the game.
Yes.
Go have a little bit of fun.
Yeah.
Like that's perfect.
Give you
Long
10 bucks, take your
live-
shirt off.
Long live Section 231
Yep.
at Boone
Nice.
Pickens. Love it.
That is great.
Good for them.
Just good old fun. Just guys being guys.
Dudes being dudes.
Being dudes.
Dudes rock.
I got a weekend loser, Tua Tagovailoa,
Oh,
for
yeah.
throwing his teammates under the bus post game. Now, we were
Who
talking
they
about
lose
it
to
here.
this weekend?
Matt, who'd they lose to?
Weekend loser Matt trying to talk.
Yeah, trying to talk that ish in the group chat.
Look at the Chargers playing today. Good win. Really hang our head on that one for the playoff run.
You beat the Bengals. With Joe Flacco, who got traded on a Tuesday and started on a Sunday.
Good player.
Yeah.
Matt's like, that's Super Bowl champion Joe Flacco.
Yeah, exactly.
Super
So,
Bowl
look,
champion
Tua-
Trent Dilfer, too.
Wait, who's this tiny leg that you sent?
Yeah, that's my next
Okay, we're going to
loser.
get to that. Sorry.
Okay, all right. All right, sorry. Go ahead, Taylor.
Yeah, Tua throws his teammates under the bus saying, look, we expect one thing, we're getting another. We have guys showing up late to players-only meeting, guys not showing up at all. He said there's a lot to go into that. Do we have to make this mandatory? He said it's a lot of things of that nature that we got to get cleaned up, and it starts with the little things. I don't necessarily hate a quarterback keeping his teammates, holding them accountable. We had talked about it during break, like, oh, the better Spencer Rattler gets, he'll be able to be a leader, in that locker room. Tua Tagovailoa threw 3 picks yesterday in that ball game and lost them the football game because of those 3 turnovers. You throw 3 picks in a football game, you can't call your teammates out post game. That's how it works, bud. Weekend loser, Tua Tagovailoa.
But are you also calling them out to their face, though? Or are you just saying this to the media?
Right. And calling them out in the locker room is one thing. Going up there in front of the cameras and letting everybody know there's a problem, that's a weak move.
Yeah, it's interesting because when a head coach does it, it's kind of like, all right, he's got to get the most. He's got to say it. He's got to sometimes you got to call it if that's the last resort. But when you're a player, it's a little different.
Because it's like you're supposed to be one of us.
Yeah.
You know?
Like a coach does it's one thing. But yeah, it's tough. It's a tough look for a player to do it. And it's like a little deflection on his own part. Like, well, I played bad, but, it's not me, bro.
And, dude, McDaniel, you got to put some normal pants on.
Got it. Like,
Dude, he's got this vibe of like, I'm too cool to care, but like, he's not cool. Like, that shtick never worked for me, and it's ran out.
Mm-hmm. Well, when you're losing, a shtick doesn't work.
It doesn't surprise me, though, that Taylor from Walker didn't appreciate his vibe.
Nah,
yeah.
Don't vibe with him.
Not real shocking.
Not a lot of Nickelback he's playing. No offense.
No offense. I mean, with
Look,
all due respect.
With all due respect, Nickelback.
Yeah.
hey, you know what? Maybe if he listened to a little bit more of it, he'd have a better win-loss record. How about that?
Yep. All right. Well, this is just the weekend of losers, I guess.
All right. Before we get to our next one, I want to remind you about our friends over at Campus Federal Credit Union. Louisiana roots, local people, real service. That is Campus Federal Credit Union. So whether you're looking for a new checking account, car loan, or even help with your business finances, Campus Federal has been servicing Louisiana community since 1934. They understand what it means to take care of their own because they are here in Louisiana, from Louisiana. Stop by a branch near you or visit campusfederal.org to learn more. Campus Federal, where family, community, and your finances come first. Campusfederal.org. Check out all those different options. We always tell you about all the different checking accounts they have available as well. Campusfederal.org. All right, Matthew, I believe you have
All right, weekend
another
of
one.
losers. Again, I'm going to say give a loser to the, and this is not self-inflicted loserness here, but San Francisco 49ers. You have been absolutely bitten by the injury bug. Hardcore. Yesterday, you lose another star player. You lose all-pro linebacker Fred Warner. A broken or dislocated ankle. But even the kicker's getting in on this action. Eddie Pinheiro. Is that how you say it? Eddie Pinheiro gets his foot stepped on by either the most giant foot of all time or he has the tiniest foot of all time.
I think he's
Why
tiny.
was T-Bob out there in a
Look-
San Francisco
He
49er
lost a lot of weight.
uniform?
Look at the
Hey, it looks
size
great.
differential of the foot that he steps on.
That's
oh,
wild.
My God. That is an adult stepping on a little child's foot.
The Bigfoot's Nike check is bigger than Pinheiro's.
it
Yep.
is.
So loser to Pinheiro for having such tiny feet and being such a small human. But good Lord, is that Goliath?
Feels like it.
It looks like it's a size 28.
Oh, so what happened?
He's hurt.
You know that hurt
Foot.
too. Look at him.
Foot. I mean, kickers. Kickers. They never had a bruise or a scratch or a cut in their life.
Anything.
Like quarterbacks, we get our feet stepped on every single play. But I mean, look at my God. That is just, you know what they say. Bigger the shoe.
Yes.
Romo on the broadcast was funny. He's like, "Who is this? This guy's foot is huge."
Yeah, or who
I think
is
that
it?
guy's
His
just
foot is
tiny.
so tiny.
Jim. It's a pretty big foot.
I think it's just a tiny foot.
Shout out a little weekend winner for the LSU sideline on the pregame this weekend. Jamarcus Russell, Leonard Fournette, Livy Dunn, Paul Skeens, Theo Vaughn. I mean, it was
Yeah.
Todd Grays down there. Look, a lot of famous people.
There's a
down
lot
there.
of famous people.
A lot of
down there
people
for
like
sure.
coming down to LSU. Great atmosphere pregame as well.
Yeah. Theo needs to pick a team before next weekend, though.
I told him that. Yeah. He's gonna be at the game. I said, "Hey, what we doing here?"
Right.
Imagine having to choose between Vanderbilt and LSU. Just imagine that. What thought process goes into that?
Well, this week a lot, probably.
Livy Dunn was wearing a dress that I also have, and I'm very glad I was not wearing it the same day she was, because it would have just made me feel bad about myself.
What was it?
It was just like a
I didn't know.
tiger print dress. Just a normal tiger print dress, but
All right. Theo had a Detroit Tiger hat on him. Like, hey, they lost.
So what? Still got to rep it.
Lost. The Mariners. In a great game. I don't know if y'all stayed up to watch that game. Ooh, 15 innings. It was awesome.
I'm kind of really happy for the Mariners
I know.
and the Brewers.
Certainly the Brewers.
Yeah.
Definitely the Brewers.
Brewers are cheating.
More
though.
Brewers than anybody, probably, you know.
They're gonna have their time.
Always said it. Go Brew Crew. Always said it.
I've always been a huge
Always
Brewers fan.
said it. Always said it. Anybody, any more winners? Any more losers? Certainly feels like losers was the
Loserville.
All right.
Tiny feet.
All right, so we are going to take a break and get back into film. One final segment, then we'll answer your questions on the back end as well. Stay locked in here to OTB.
Off the bench.
All right, hopefully you took our advice and you enjoyed this weather this weekend. Like Alondra said, it wasn't too hot. It was actually enjoyable this weekend, but it was even more enjoyable if you went for Dos with some ice cold Dos Equis. It is a part of every tailgate, but not only in tailgates, because it's never a bad time to go for Dos. And so keep them coming. Me and Flynn really appreciate when we're walking around the tailgates, walking around campus, when you hold up that ice cold Dos Equis and all you got to say is OTB. We know exactly what that means. It's happened every week this football season. I appreciate it. Flynn appreciates it as well. It is always the best time to go for Dos.
That's right, Dos Equis. If you're in a situation, if you're a little night out, a little date night, or you're tailgating, wherever it is, if it's time to just have a couple beers, make sure you're going for Dos. That delicious cold Mexican lager with a nice fresh sliced lime. Ain't nothing better. Go for Dos. Drink responsibly.
When it comes to pipe fabrication, time is money. And at River Parish Contractors, we make every second count. Our 36,000 square foot shop is ready to take on your projects right now. With experienced welders, precise fittings, and fast turnarounds you can trust. Whether it's a single custom spool or a full-scale run, we have the capacity and the skill to keep your job on schedule. Call us or visit rpcontractors.com for your quote. That's rpcontractors.com.
In South Louisiana, you can always count on good people coming together to help our children.
At Dreams Come True, we grant wishes for Louisiana children with life-threatening illnesses. But to do this, we need funds.
That's why we're trying to raise $100,000 for Dreams Come True by giving away the Blessed Children's School.
Make your backyard's dream come true while helping our kids.
Just go to dreampoolla.com and you can find out how your $25 donation might help win you a Duplessis pool.
Family owned and community driven.
Service Chevrolet Cadillac, a legacy you can trust since 1972. Service Chevrolet Cadillac, our family serving your family.
For over 50 years.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
These are the luckiest ice cubes in the world. They could have been a thankless bed for an all-you-can-eat salad bar. But instead, they've been called upon to cradle and cool a crisp, refreshing Dos Equis. Huh. Looks like the lucky just got luckier. Dos Equis.
Man, age is just a number. Don't let it dictate how you feel. Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness has anti-aging services that can help you look and feel your best. Visit yourgoodwood.com and discover a renewed sense of vitality.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there.
2007 champs, purple and gold to the core. This is Off the Bench with Hester and Flynn, Baton Rouge's go-to for all things Louisiana sports.
Can anybody? Well done, Alondra. Well done. That's the loudest clap I've ever heard. Tay, can you tell me who that male voice was in this song?
No.
Alondra? I think I have this right.
Mark Wahlberg?
Yep. Marky Mark.
Yeah.
Mark Wahlberg. Yeah. There you go. Before he was Mark Wahlberg, he was Marky Mark. That's him.
And the underwear commercial?
Yeah. Calvin Klein.
Yeah. That's crazy.
All right, Matthew.
What's up?
Back into the film room here, sir.
All right.
You got it.
Well, so I tend to really hone in on negative plays.
You tend to hone in?
I tend to hone in.
Yeah, you're a real negative Nancy.
Because I like to see where improvement can come from. So I'm going to show you a couple plays in a row on LSU on offense where a simple, just a little simple coaching point, a little simple adjustment makes all the difference in the world on getting completions or getting negative plays. So we're gonna take we're saying the first quarter here. Just 2 passing plays in a row. Now these 2 passing plays came on different drives, but they came in with a couple of minutes of each other, a couple of different offensive plays. 2nd and 8 right here. Wait a minute. There we go.
Oh, that's Dos Equis. Yeah.
All right. So let me make sure I got this one. So this is a simple pre-snap. So we got an empty formation. We got 3 receivers to the right side. We got 2 receivers to the left. We run at a pretty basic concept here. We were running a man kind of a man beater to the top. We got an inside fade route. We got a hitch route outside. And then we got basically a stick route from the number 3 receiver. And then at the bottom, we have a 2-high beater, which is outside receivers running a 5-yard in. Inside receivers running what I would call a basic cross, which is about a 12, 14-yard in. So you're high-low in the defender. So this is pretty simple. Single high safety, or man-to-man, we're going to work the right side of the field.
Yep.
2 high safety, cover 2, quarter, half, something like that. We're going to work the left side of the field. It's simple. It's basic. Okay? So we're going to do that. Well, they're going to stay in a 2-high shell here. Garrett Nussmeier gets a little confused. Maybe he's pressing a little bit at a time, misidentifies the coverage, works the right side. He probably thinks he can get Trey Dez real quick on a stitch route because that's still good against this coverage. But Trey Dez kind of slow out of his break. He's not the best at this route right here.
Yeah.
So he probably thinks he can get him quick. But outside fade, we're not working that.
Yeah.
If you just work the bottom, it's simple. It's a simple 1 high, work the right.
That's got to be a speed cut.
2 high,
for Trey Dez.
work a left. And so if we work the bottom, we high-low.
Ooh.
We're high-low in this guy right here. It's simple concept. I mean, it's just pitch and catch. So he takes the short receiver, basic cross is open, right? Now, he makes a good positive. We like to see this, right? We like to see Mr. Nussmeier running the ball, ducking his head. He turns it a positive play, but it doesn't need to be that difficult. Good protection.
Yeah.
Just work the pre-snap read. 2 high safety, and I guarantee that's what they're coaching right now. 2 high safety, work the bottom of the field. It's simple. It's a great route concept. You're high-low in the curl flat defender.
Yeah.
Boom. Or the monument defender. Boom. All right, next play. All right, we got same quarter, a little bit later. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Must have messed up here. Sorry. There we go. There it is. Hey, what are you looking at me
No,
like
you're
that
good.
for? All right, good. Okay, so here's another situation where the pre-snap makes all the difference in the world. Okay, so we're going to make another mic. We talked earlier on game review, like the mic declaration makes the big difference. We got a back offset to the right.
Right.
All right, so the offensive line, and I can tell based on communication, I was in an offense like this in Seattle, and I did not like it, where the offensive line made mic calls without the quarterback really knowing. Mic declaration should be on the quarterback, and the quarterback only. Because if he makes the wrong one, at least he knows he's wrong post-snap.
Yeah.
If he makes the right one, he knows. So he knows where he's protected. So 5 down linemen, we're going to block the front 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, plus the mic, our declared guy. Back's on the right. We should declare him all day, unless you think some situation's coming, and then that quarterback will make it. Well, for whatever reason, the linemen decide to communicate and declare him as a guy.
Yeah, the linebacker on the right, the same side as the running back.
Well, the problem in this is a free release. So this is scat protection. Okay? So there's only 2 people who block 3 on the right side. So we're hot. Garrett knows, he's hot. He's got to get it out. And so he kind of knows that, drifts to the right, and throws it to a hot receiver. This is not on Garrett right here.
Yeah.
If they just make this, it's a simple thing. Declare to the left. Okay? Why? Why declare to the left? Look at numbers right here. You got 1, 2, 3 eligible receivers.
Yep.
1, 2, 3 defenders to guard those 3 eligible defenders.
Yep.
Declare the other guy.
Yep. Then you got 5 on 5.
It's simple.
Yep.
Let's not make it so hard. And guess what? If they do declare left, we're able to read it out, which is reading the top, which has some man beaters, to your shallow cross coming across. Your shallow cross will be your number 3 receiver. And look right there. I think we got it. I think we would have had it.
Yeah.
So little things. And these things are all fixable, guys. I'm telling you.
Is this why you and Helms used to yell at each other about the mic?
Oh, yeah.
In the games?
Lots of fist fights. Without fists, actually. Just yelling.
Like, guys, I don't care who's calling it here, but I need a mic.
Yeah. Like, it drove me crazy. Like, when the offense was like, well, no, we want to take stuff off your plate. And I was like, well, actually, and we're going to have the offensive line declare all the mics and everything.
Yeah. I'd rather the quarterback.
Because,
like you said, the quarterback's going to be able to tell you, like, I can't tell you how many times I've been in third down situations and the quarterback tells me which route to run. It's not in the concept, but he knows what he's looking for. And it could be a guy coming off the edge, and it's my guy in the protection, but he's like, no, just run an angle or run a flat right now, like free release.
Yep.
And nobody knows but him, but he knows, and that's who you want knowing.
That's right. And, all right, we're going to give you a couple negative plays. We're going to give you a beautiful one right here.
Oh,
hey,
positive, baby. Let's go.
What have we been calling for? What have we been asking for? A guard.
Let's see.
To pull, baby. We're going to watch this beautiful run. Counter play. It is that
so
close. It is that close away. Watch this. Watch this. So left tackle, left guard. We're going to crash down. We're going to leave the defensive end free. Guard going to kick him out. We got a tight end. This is a tough pull from the tight end in line with your hand in the dirt. It's a tough pull for him. He actually does a pretty nice job. Get in there, get a piece.
That's all you got to do.
Just get a piece.
Look, just barely. A little piece.
Yep.
A little bit. That's
just
all
get
you
a little bit.
For the good
Patient. And Caden has already run this a couple times today at this point and didn't make a great read. This is perfect. Patient. Let him go. Kick it out. Nice. Perfect. And so close.
Gosh, he's
so close right there. Beautiful. That's what we've been wanting. Creativity. You did it during the bye week.
Yeah, because a lot of times, and like Matt said, a lot of times that tight end, if he's going to be the puller, he's going to be like in a little, offset in the hip of the tackle position. But that's a nice job. That's a tough play by Bauer Sharp. And all he does is get enough. You don't have to blow the guy up. You don't have to flat back him.
Nah.
Just get a piece.
Just get enough.
Get a piece of him. And then as a running back, and Caden's going to watch that, and he's going to be like, man, I got to step out of that tackle. I got to step out of that.
Yep.
And it's got to be me and the safety one-on-one. And he's close. So many of those runs. And he ended up hitting one for a little bit longer down the sideline there. So, man.
That's good. So, we're pointing out some what I like to do on this film study is point out some of the negative things or things that we can improve on, just to kind of teach the listeners, teach the viewers, like, football is a game of like little decisions here or there, and they can make all the difference in the world. Like a little mic declaration. That's simple. A little pre-snap read, one high, two high. It's like, let's not overcomplicate things.
Right.
Let's simplify it. And if you can do those things and improve on those little things, because there's a lot of that, a lot of mic declarations, a lot of pre-snap stuff that can be improved on. If you do that, you can still get where you want to go. Yeah. And we've seen that improvement. That's why we showed you this counter run right here. We haven't seen success with that all year. We've been calling for it. We've been wanting it.
Right.
People, LSU fans have been wanting to see it. Well, they've done it. So they've shown that they're willing to improve. They done did it. So there we go. I could watch that whole tape a billion times. It's good stuff. It's good teaching stuff.
I have a question that might be a dumb question.
No dumb questions.
No dumb questions.
Saturday night, you texted us that South Carolina is playing a lot of quarters.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
So what does that tell you that
Double
they
post.
think about our offense?
It's a good question because
Count it.
I'm not going to say that it was a lot of quarters, but there were some quarters being played.
It was enough.
Yeah.
Now so at the beginning of the game, they played a lot of cover one.
Yeah.
And it was almost like, all right, let's fill you out a little bit. And then they started going to the two high safety looks and quarters. And
what does it say about us? Well, it says a lot because South Carolina likes to play aggressive. They like to play single high. It tells you that their game plan was not respecting our running game, for one. And I'm not saying that you wouldn't ever play a quarters team and say we don't expect your passing game because it's still too high shell. Technically, it's a sound defense on paper, and some defensive coordinators just think it's like the end all be all. Like this can do everything.
Like Matt House.
As an offense, like Matt House. In reality,
Matt House is married to quarters.
It's trash. In reality.
Yeah, you don't like quarter coverage.
But it's hard to. But it's a good question because like Count it for the good questions. Because a lot of defensive coordinators do think it's just so great.
Yeah.
But most offensive coordinators
actually
like
got
drooling
a third
when they get
good
it.
question in the break earlier about the
deal.
Spencer Rattler.
Oh, yeah.
I got good questions up here.
So a breakdown of what South
Friend of the show,
Carolina
Spencer Rattler.
was playing. 66 plays, not all passes, but you had them play cover 0 4 times, cover 1 17 times, cover 2 just once, cover 3 16 times, quarters 9 times, quarter half 6 times, which the variation of quarters, just 4 on one side, 2 on the other. So yeah. So between the cover 6 and the cover 4, the quarters.
And they played a couple of straight cover 2s.
Yeah, like I see.
And a lot of that 0, like there's a lot of short yardage stuff. Some of that 0,
yeah.
so it's not necessarily like hey,
cover
it's
1 was
8,
their plan at the beginning to kind of I think see how the game plan for LSU was, and then they went to the 2 high quarters and quarter half look.
Yep. Good stuff.
All right, before we go to break, I want to remind you about our friends over at Goodwood Men's Sexual Wellness. Go to the website yourgoodwood.com. Right there on the homepage, you can book your consultation. You can find a full list of services that they offer over at the clinic. You can find out pricing options of the clinic right there. Also, just make the call, right? Because if you're dealing with something, they're going to help you get to the bottom of it. They can't help you get to the bottom of it if you don't set up the consultation. So I gave you the website. You can do it there, bottom right corner. But also, maybe there's something you need to talk through, you want to talk through. 225-4GD-WOOD, open Monday through Friday, 9 a.m. until 5 p.m., right there on Drusilla Lane in Baton Rouge, yourgoodwood.com. All right, when we come back, our final segment of the day is going to be answering your questions. Go ahead and get those inside the Bayou Ford chat, little Ask the Bench to close out this Monday morning OTB.
Off the bench.
All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com, All-Star Toyota of BatonRouge.com, buying, new, leasing, renting. We told you earlier in the show, if you want to rent a vehicle to go up to Nashville, watch the Tigers play the Commodores, you can do that. If you want to do it when they go to T-Town, when they go to Norman a little bit later on in the year, go ahead, reserve that rental, per-day rental prices. Call Miss Lisa Sessions in that rental department today to get everything scheduled. Now, of course, they have everything available when it's buying new, when it's leasing. And leasing, it's what I do. It's what I've always done with All-Star. It's been very easy. I mean, it's been incredible. Like anytime I need maintenance for my car, I take it over there. I'm in, I'm out, and they'll handle everything that way as well. Go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
That's right. Also, the per-day rentals, too. Like, even if you're thinking about you got some extra family coming in for the A&M game or something like that, and you just need extra seats in a car, maybe rent a little van for that weekend. Go do a little tailgating. If it's that time of life and you are in the market, new car, used car, lease, rental, whatever it is, go to allstartoyotabatonrouge.com.
Parish Construction and Roofing.
This is Coach Kim Mulkey. Go to parishbuilt.com for all of your roofing needs.
From your hometown, parishbuilt.com.
104.5 ESPN Baton Rouge and First American Bank and Trust bring you the Heart of the Game Award, recognizing student athletes who deliver when it counts. Nominate your game day standout at 1045ESPN.com by the 21st. We'll choose 5 male and 5 female finalists, and then it's up to the fans to vote for the winners. Each winner gets a $250 gift card, a custom award, and the spotlight they've earned. Presented by First American Bank and Trust, a banking tradition since 1910.
We typically think of stress as being bad for us. At Our Lady of the Lake and LSU, we are researching how certain types of stress, such as exercise, can be good for our immune health. By studying people under extreme stress, such as athletes, astronauts, service members, and first responders, we're learning how to improve the immune health of everyone. That's the power of research. That's the impact of champions. Together, we roar.
At Luba Workers' Comp, our journey began over 30 years ago with a simple belief. Our clients come first.
At Luba, our business has always been focused on people, not policies.
Through every success and challenge, we've continued to grow because we've stayed true to our values, committed to providing you with genuine dependability.
Because your well-being is more than a priority. It's our purpose.
BRAC teamed up to reimagine your parks, and you imagined big. With your help, we went to work, creating 12 beautiful community parks across the parish. A family-sized water park, miles and miles of trails, and parks just for your dogs. There are more places to splash, to explore, to run wild, and even soar. You imagined, we delivered. Gold. Brack, your #1 park system in the nation.
Need security services you can count on? With Veteran Security Services, you're always protected. Locally owned and proudly serving the Gulf Coast, they're not some big national firm chasing profits. They're neighbors protecting neighbors. From petrochemical plants and healthcare facilities to port and maritime operations, Veteran Security delivers reliable protection you can trust. Choose community. Choose confidence. Choose Veteran Security Services. Visit veteransecurityfirm.com.
Gulf Coast Bank and Trust is giving our customers the power to bank anywhere, anytime during this challenging event. And we're right there with you. Our mobile banking app is a smart.
Tigers turn talkers. This is Off the Bench.
All right, welcome back in OTB Monday morning. Boudreaux's Electrical. Go to boudreauxelectrical.com today. More power, more protection. 985-397-1562 on the North Shore. In the greater Baton Rouge area, 225-300-9389. Nothing gives you the ultimate peace of mind like a whole home generator. When the power goes out, you are ready to go. Imagine trying to watch whatever big game you've got coming up, and then boom, power's out, and you don't get to watch it. If you have a whole home generator, you're back on, right? Imagine you're hosting Thanksgiving, and all of a sudden, got some bad weather, power goes out. You're not going to be very popular. Not only because you can't cook, you can't watch the NFL either. But if you got a whole home generator from Boudreaux's, you'll be ready to go, and you'll probably be the most popular guy at the house.
No doubt.
High fives all around.
Is that my sound effects?
That's a clap. Not this.
Y'all should have went like this.
Can't make the sound.
Yeah, that's our new high five. That's our OTB
The new
high five.
handshake.
Or should I do mine? My hand's bigger. Yeah, there we go.
Doesn't make any weird.
My hand size? Yeah, I agree. All right. Ask the bench here inside the Bayou 4 chat. Is CTE scared of Cam Scattaboo? It should be.
Yeah, it should be.
I feel like the internet is pushing some hard Cam Scattaboo propaganda.
He is finding his way in front of my eyes. I don't know who I see more on my algorithm, T-Bob or Cam Scattaboo.
Right.
Cam.
And Jackson Dart.
The whole, like, the memes of the people in the, like, a wine store. And it says exciting whites.
Oh, exciting whites, yeah.
It's so funny.
Oh, gosh.
I did see USC trying to claim Jackson Dart this weekend, too.
Yeah. So,
Like Ohio State with Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Get out of here.
Hashtag Ask the Bench. How many times will they say Trez Green's height this weekend in Nashville? Also, how tall is he? Not doing it. No. Not doing it. Not doing it. But they'll say it a lot.
My son's going to lose his mind this
Ask
weekend.
the bench. When a team switches to a left-handed quarterback, do the linemen swap sides of the line? So your best player typically left tackle. Does he switch to right tackle?
Nope.
We stay the same.
Nope.
Left-handed quarterbacks are so different.
Because
Oh
left
my
tackle's
gosh.
like, they practice that left kick step and the situation.
Ask the bench. Caleb Jackson could be the answer. The goal line. Why is he in the doghouse? He's not in the doghouse. I don't think when he's had the opportunities, he hasn't made. He hasn't proven that that's going to be something that he can get done. I know the height, I know the weight, I know the speed, but also like at the goal line, I think vision is maybe the most important down there because it's real small creases, and you got to find that crease, and then the speed and the power and all that takes effect. But
You
if
can't
don't find
think
that
down
crease,
there. Everything, like in the red zone and the tight red zone, everything happens quicker. Like in the passing game, the windows are quicker, the gaps are quicker.
It is such a feel.
And it's a feel. You can't be thinking. If you're thinking about hitting a hole and like reading, and I think that kind of Caleb with his struggles is probably thinking too much. Maybe.
Ask the bench, can Coach O get the Penn State job? No. They're going to be looking for something different. Coach O can go a lot of
imagine
different places.
Coach O
but
at Penn State?
No.
It'd be fun.
Be cold. It's cold up there, Bo.
Have to take your shirt off there.
Ask the bench, is it true Lorenzo Neal used to wear 2 sets of shoulder pads? I think Low Daddy used to wear like these foam pads, like the old flag football pads, underneath his shoulder pads. So I guess technically, yes. And if you're born the same time I was, I'm talking about the big foam ones. That's what you wore in flag back in the day, or like early tackle football. Yeah, that's what he wears. Low Daddy was a grown man. No, Lane Kiffin's not going to Penn State either. Absolutely not. Lane loves to fish and loves good weather. He ain't going to Penn State. No. That's in absolutes. No, Lane Kiffin's not going to Penn State. We love Franklin. You. We thank you. We'll see you tomorrow for 3 more hours.
Off the bench.
While Louisiana politics can seem like they're from another planet, Moon Griffon isn't afraid to bring politicians back down to earth. Listen to the Moon Griffon Show weekday mornings at 9 on Talk 107.3.
Looking for cleaner energy? Propane is energy for everyone. Propane water heaters are very cost efficient, and the savings are even greater with a tankless propane water heater. We all know that Louisiana propane is a safe and environmentally friendly fuel. So why not go green while you save some green? I'm Miss Louisiana, Gabrielle McLeod, and for more information, visit louisianapropane.com.
Every winner knows a great play starts with a solid game plan and the right team by your side. At Sunshine, we're here to keep your operation running strong. From tractors to harvesters, we've got the John Deere equipment you need to tackle every job with confidence. Because when the work's done right, there's more time for the things that matter, like cheering on your favorite team. Make Sunshine Quality Solutions part of your playbook this season and learn more about what it means to be powered by Sunshine at sunnyquip.com. Trust isn't given, it's earned by showing up, leading the way, and performing at your best when it matters most. Our Lady of the Lake sports medicine experts know what it takes to improve performance and build champions at every level. That's why LSU chose Our Lady of the Lake as its championship health partner, trusting